Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AAA meeting, episode 248, if my math is correct. Long-distance political solutions.
Oh, right. That's the... Okay, I was confused. Is that the name of the stream? You put a question mark after the number as well?
I will do that in the future. Episode 248.
248?
Yeah, it will be called episode 248, ellipsis question mark. And joining me, as always, your uncle from across the Atlantic and Sinatra from flyover country. All right. How you doing?
It's not flyover.
A lot of people do fly over it.
Yeah.
Rather than land on it, you know?
Yeah.
You can fly over anything, really.
So as the British say, so how are we, gentlemen?
I am. How are you, sir?
Doing
Sorry,
all right.
you don't say that in America? What?
You know where I get that from? That's Alex. That's irate Alex. When I used to go on his stream, when he would actually invite me on, the guy won't fucking return DMs anymore. I don't know what I did to him. Probably nothing.
He's in jail, dude.
Alex is in jail?
Yeah.
Did he finally break loose and strangle that doorman?
He got nicked for being a giant homosexual.
That's still a crime
Weird
there?
hearing an American say he got nicked. It's so strange.
Okay, so what's he in jail for?
Presumably just like being black.
Yeah.
He ran away from his masters.
Well, that's what the police thought was going on anyway. He was just out for a morning jog, but he chose to live in that neighborhood, so he kind of invited it.
And as soon as he moved in, the property values plummeted, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of a group effort to get him.
What's the opposite of gentrification?
Spicification.
Ghettoification?
I mean, Sinatra fucking unlisted and edited an entire stream for the word I just said, and I'm going to leave it up. You know why? Because even though I like having a channel, I act as if I don't. Let that one sink in. Okay. So how the fuck are you guys doing, actually? Sinatra, we'll begin one at a time. How are you?
I am doing well, sir. I am tired, but here. How are you?
Well, thank you for asking. So few people do. I am upset, as I often am.
Are you leading me to ask why?
No, I was just going to say why. I was just
not going to.
Yeah, I was just going to say fucking anyway. So on your main channel, Sinatra Says, you posted a clip from, was it last Friday's stream?
I clip all the streams and upload them independently.
You clip all the streams, the entirety of them, and upload them independently.
Well, news segments, but yeah.
Well, it was a news.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be clipping, would it? If you can't clip a whole stream. That's just fucking downloading it, Polly.
No, you can.
In order to clip, that involves, clipping.
I defy you to go to my channel and see otherwise. I clip out the wait screen at the beginning of a lot of my videos because it takes some 15 minutes plus to get started.
So it's not the whole video then?
That's right. I've clipped it out, you see?
You can defy these nuts, mate.
In any case, I went over and I watched that clip, and as per usual, my microphone quality was shit. Do I have a shit microphone? No. Am I running shit software? Well, no. It's the software specifically for the mic. Why do I sound like I'm talking through a tin can? I have no idea.
Hey, you sound fine on this.
See,
you should
we're both
get Windows 11.
We're both running Shure mics. Shut up, Drunkle. I'm about to get there. Don't you jump ahead. I don't. It's the newest thing.
He's so triggered.
I am, and I will tell you why forthwith. But before we get there, I don't know. It bugs me because I'm sitting there talking to people in Discord, and I'm saying, "God, I sound like fucking shit." And they say, "Where?" On something you just recorded or whatever, like a narration. I said, "No, I'm listening to this clip that Sinatra put up. He didn't affect the audio by what he did because he sounds great. Like it's clear. It's all high end stuff that I'm talking about. Like it sounds like somebody went into an EQ and turned all of the high end down. I sound all muffled and distant and crappy. We're both running Shure mics. I mean, sure, not the same Shure mic, but nonetheless, it's not a piece of shit. I don't get it. It's not a polystream unless there's audio problems. It's just the way that it is. It's like I need to bring in expert advice. I need to hire an audiotician.
Yeah, it's always worth trying to hone it in, but only so much you could do.
Well, it's a piss off is what it is, and maybe I should turn on the donations in case somebody decides to be generous. Fuck.
I mean, that actually did happen to me a whole 5 hours ago, and I have no idea why.
Oh, God. There were 2 donations.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck. No, yeah, on a Monday, like fucking 5 hours before the stream, I had, I can't remember who it was, someone's mugshot. And today I've got Lindsay Amer's resume through $3 and a penny. And see if you can name the film. Yeah, but Mr. Brown, that's a little too close to Mr. Shit.
That's Reservoir Dogs, and that's Quentin Tarantino himself saying that. Yeah.
But I don't know why I got that donation, and I don't know why it says that.
Well, speaking of which...
but still, thank you.
Weebo legs. Neil deGrasse Tyson's childhood. Thank you for the $3.03. You're not Mr. Purple. Some other guy on some other job is Mr. Purple. You're Mr. Pink. Fantastic.
Did that just come through?
Not just. No. 5 hours ago. It just came through.
Well, these all came through this afternoon. And I was working on some OBS stuff for next week when I go down to Tejas. And I saw mine come through. But I didn't see what it was. And now it's gone because I was fucking with different Streamlabs shit. So thank you, but sorry, it's gone.
See, like we had to. I'm gonna play mine now, just to show that it is a real thing. We were in a very exclusive club, and you fucking dropped your ID cards in.
No, I was making new stuff. Just for my away thing.
I don't know what that means.
I know you don't.
That's why he did it in that way. What the hell?
Yeah.
Wrong dono, Joshua Montgomery says. What do you mean, wrong dono?
No, there's nothing wrong with that donation, mate.
Yeah, everyone loves Weevil's legs. She knows it.
Hell yeah. Ed Indro's a lucky man.
And then he wakes up. Let's see. Oh, shit. That's the wrong button.
I see.
That's what she said.
You wouldn't have that problem if you had Windows 11.
You know, you motherfucker. Hold on. It's not even funny. You crack that joke like it's funny.
I ain't joking. It's the superior OS.
Uh-huh.
It's the iPhone of operating systems.
Tyra, thank you for the $5. And the refried cat girl, of course. Why is the White House presenting an AI digital Bill of Rights? Huh?
So they can change it and not tell anyone?
Yeah. Would be my best guess. Not bad. Okay, what is going on? Am I going to need to restart my computer?
Whatever. Taxation is theft.
Oh! God damn it, motherfucker!
Gamer Lane, thank you for the $6.
Taxation is theft.
Awfully suspicious that your audio is being messed with. The government knows you're on to them.
Okay.
I am rather glowy. And thank you for donating all the way there on top of the fridge. Greatly appreciated. Because robot lives matter. So, chat, if you could, our relative levels of audio volume, how we doing? I gotta ask chat. I can't trust the fucking meters anymore in OBS.
I don't trust chat.
Well,
don't talk directly to them.
Well, they can lie and say, "Oh, can't hear you at all." But it's like, well, then how did you know to answer that question?
Exactly like they would do.
Well,
yeah, it's like making eye contact with a gorilla. You know, it just drives them crazy.
Can't confirm as a gorilla it does.
No, there's an honest one or two peppered in amongst the bunch.
No, there's not.
But you'll never tell
they're
the
all
difference.
Animals. Don't tap on the glass, and don't talk directly to chat.
So, Drunkle, I didn't ask you how you doing. How you doing? Polly is not muted, Dom O'Leary. We just found the first liar in the bunch. How the fuck did you know to ask that question? Answer the question. Yeah.
Dom
yeah.
O'Leary, right there. I see it. I see you, Dom.
We sound fine.
It's not camouflage.
Busted, mate.
That's fucking neon glowing. Calling attention to
Wearing
yourself.
fucking sunglasses in your profile picture, you twat.
Drunko, you-
Thomas Jefferson, yesterday was my wife's birthday. She says the AAA guy's wishing her a happy birthday is the only way she could consider it complete, but we do sound fine on stream.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, no, so before Drunko goes on with his fascinating life,
So we're not wishing her happy birthday then.
What were you going to say,
We're just
Polly?
moving
Yeah, what are you going to
on.
say, Polly? Yeah, it's just... A very happy birthday to your wife, good sir. She's a lucky woman to have found someone like yourself, and hope that she enjoys the full day and many, many more like it.
Yes, indeed. She is very lucky to be listening to us right now.
Happy birthday, bitch.
There you go. From the formal
Boom.
to the gutturally. What more could you ask?
From the formal to the pompous to the gutturly.
Got the whole shebang.
M4 Sherman, thank you for the $3. Hey guys, random question for all of you. Which is your favorite, most watched, played Fallout game? I was talking with a friend, and they said, what the fuck? Why do you have 230 hours in Fallout New Vegas, exclamation mark.
Because New Vegas is fucking awesome.
I don't play much video games like that. I have not played any Fallout except Fallout 4, and it's just pretty good.
I had one of the really old ones, the top-down Fallouts. That was an interesting one. Fallout 3, excellent game. New Vegas, fantastic game. Fallout 4, excellent game.
So
We
that,
don't talk about 76.
I've been playing Civ 6. That's my
Ooh.
go-to right now.
would that make
That's a
would
good
that
one.
make Vegas your favorite? As M4 Sherman asked, would Fallout Vegas be your favorite one then? Drunkel.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Now, as for myself, I think I know what game Fallout is. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Right, that's the answer. Okay.
Yeah, I can't really
I
name a
thought there was more.
I think
Hmm.
I know which game it is, so obviously I don't have a favorite. But it's the one with the little cartoon guy and the thumbs up that sold Nuka-Cola at one point, right?
That's your man.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you don't play as that guy.
No, I get that. He's like
Yeah.
within the game and all that jazz.
It's, I mean, you'd be into it. It's basically about fighting communism.
It's okay.
Is it actually, or are you just trying to
Bethesda, then.
fake me into playing it?
No. It was the Cold War went a very different direction.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, look, communism is, it's integral to the plot.
No, I'm not going to update. And I'll tell you why. Let's talk about Windows 11.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm upset, Polly.
Windows 11 is like, I was telling Drunkle before we started, it's like, eat the bugs, reduce your carbon emissions. It's a thing constantly being pushed upon me, and I refuse to submit. I don't want Windows 11. I don't like Windows 11. There isn't a computer that you can buy, laptop that you can look at. I'm looking around at laptops, see what the best deal is when I eventually get to my goal of money to be able to get a laptop so I can continue on with life and whatnot. And they're all Windows 11. It's like, oh, I'll buy an older one with Windows 10. I scroll down to the reviews of that laptop, and it's like they lied. They said it was Windows 10. It actually ships with 11. I'm like, fuck! Like, so you're really gonna have to buy like old tech, and I'm hearing all about the chips that are on motherboards to deny perfectly legitimate software to be installed, and I don't
If you like
want
old tech, you'd
to-
love Fallout.
I don't want to eat the bugs. Okay? Fuck. I don't want chips installed under my skin. This is not the cyberpunk I wanted.
Oh, I love chips.
Not those kind.
Oh, like microchip. They're called micro crisps over here. That's why I'm upset.
they're
Polly,
not.
Though. I mean, as you know, because we were chatting before the stream, you said you've got Windows 10, haven't you? And I went, fuck, I don't know. Let's go and have a look. So I did go and have a look, and it says your computer is unable to support Windows 11. Now I don't want Windows 11, but I don't want to be told that I can't have it either.
You
Bitch.
didn't want it till it said you're not allowed.
Exactly, Sin. And I'm genuinely insulted by this. Microsoft knows fuck all about computers because my computer is like a tiny god. It can run Windows 12.
And for Sherman, again, thank you for the $3. He also asked how many mods I run for both New Vegas and 4. I said, quote, 280 mods for New Vegas and 190 mods for Fallout 4. Mods add good lore and add weapons and nude characters and make sense for people that think I'm crazy.
That's got to be taxing, that many mods, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, doesn't it eventually break the game? I remember Platy modded the fuck out of Pixel Quest, and it got, because she has her own server, physical server for Pixel Quest, and it was over 300 mods she put on there, and it got to just insane levels.
A long time ago, in a Discord server far, far away, a homeboy named Delta Cross hooked us up with an incredibly fun modded version of Pixel Quest that had, I think, like 800 different mods on it.
Oh, yeah.
But
is that the Pokemon one?
Yeah, it had the Pokemon and all that.
That was badass. Yeah.
But it was all under one. It wasn't even a Pixel Quest thing. It was a specific different launcher for the game so it could all work properly. It was incredible. And it ran smoothly.
But yeah, it was decent as well. It was like, it wasn't even Minecraft anymore, was it?
Yeah, it had Pokemon in it. It had guns. It was great.
Guns? Yeah. There's nothing like watching Sinatra on Discord going out and shooting the fuck out of a coughing.
I kept getting told, here, watch the screen, watch the screen. I'm like, okay, sharing the screen of playing Platy's Pixel Quest. It had like 5 different kinds of zombies that were constantly walking around, some that were day walkers, some that were only came around at night, etc. It had flesh blocks, which caused Far to build an entire castle made out of flesh. So everywhere you walked inside of her giant citadel-based castle it made squishy noises when you walked, like squish, 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 squish.
She had a meat mansion.
She did. She had a meat mansion. Absolutely. And it was disgusting. Like, look at this. And like, it was after she had already completed it that I saw it. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so involved and intricate. And there were passageways and secret doorways and shit. And all of it made out of meat.
That's insane. Because you'd have a meat room, but you can have a meat castle. That's too much meat.
The best Minecraft mod ever. It's a pretty old one. It was called Clay Soldiers. And you'd have these little, like, even for your Minecraft character, they were tiny little clay things. And you could give them weapons, and they were all, like, 16 different colors. You can give them weapons like sticks and magma rods, and you give them leather, they'd fasten little armor out of it. You'd give one a gold nugget, he'd put a crown on. And then you'd put them all in an arena, and they'd fight.
Oh, yeah, I'm in. That's amazing. You build a coliseum. Fantastic. Out of meat, obviously.
No, really aren't any other options. And for Sherman, thank you for the
vegetables.
$2.
Come on.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Fallout New Vegas runs really well. Fallout 4, on the other hand, it crashed like every 15 minutes and took me over a week to fix. So mods work really good on New Vegas, except for the nude women, and Fallout 4 not. Okay. Thick Gamer Cat says Polly would love Red Dead Redemption 2. I have loved the shit out of every playthrough that I've watched of it. I would definitely like to start with just Red Dead 1 and Call of Juarez and 3 other Western games that I've seen. Those are the ones I got to get on.
The Red Dead franchise, that's a superior game.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't be a
Grand Theft Equine.
I can't be a WSAD player. I don't know. I just can't really bring myself to do it.
A what?
That's what I call it when you're doing keyboard and mouse.
You can use a controller.
Like WASD. I just call it WSAD. Because it's sad.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah.
You can, if you get it on Steam, you can use a controller for it. I'm not good at.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not judging anybody who does it that way, and I understand for games that involve the shooting, that it's critical you do it with a mouse or you're going to get destroyed. And I get why, and people have explained it, and I've watched videos where they show the difference, and it's like, yeah, the precision difference is wild. Good point.
Yeah.
I'm persuaded. But I want to, I don't know. If I was to ever
It's also got auto-aim, though, so it's not really going to be a...
Red Dead does?
Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, you pull out a gun, you got an enemy in front of you, you pull out a gun and aim, it aims directly at the chest.
Yeah. Just for me personally, it's like if I'm gonna game, I want to do it lazy pothead style, like laid the fuck back, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that is a good game to do that because the story is I mean for both of them is fucking epic, brilliant.
Because I know people that play like 4 and 6 hour stretches, and it's like you're sitting upright in your chair with your hands up on the keyboard and the mouse positioned just so. No wonder gamers have such incredibly ergonomic seating.
And shit posture.
Possibly. Wait, hold on. Is that true? Ham and Beans Red Dead Redemption 2 is 100 gig download. Is that fucking true?
It is a fucking huge game, man.
Son of a bitch.
Dude, it is beautiful, though.
And Patio Furniture says, I love Call of Juarez. It seems like it... First time I had ever seen it or heard of it was on Razorfist Arcade, because he's big into Western, so I love watching Arcade because he plays all these Western games. And it looked great. Looked like a fucking fun time, man.
Yeah.
I'm down.
That's the one where you play as 3 characters, don't you? Like an Indian, a rootin' tootin' cowboy and a priest. And the priest has got a gun for one hand, but he's also got a Bible in the other, and you can read out passages of the Bible as you massacre people.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Here's the word of God. And some cold justice. Like, I think that's good.
Yeah, the word of God is boom. Joshua Nofsky got it, though. He says Polly needs a noir game like LA Noire. Now, that is a good game as well. You'd love that.
That's the one that Quiz keeps pushing on me. And I've seen playthroughs of it. The one thing that was disappointing that I found out, again, watching Razorfist, was look how beautifully constructed this world is, LA of the 1940s and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, it does look fucking great. Because the problem is, it's so empty. That there's no one to talk to, no NPCs to interact with. You can't just hang out in that world the way you can in Red Dead, where there's just go for a walk, go
and
to
have a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that kind. Yes, it's an open game, but it doesn't feel like it when you're in it because there just isn't that much to do. I'm like,
it's not easy
that sucks
to make sandbox games with cities like that. Like, I think the pinnacle of it was Saints Row 2. That was a living, breathing city. It was fucking fantastic. 3 came out, and they're like, it's not as good. Fucking Grand Theft Auto 4, again, not as good. Even fucking GTA 5, not as good as a setting as Saints Row 2. They had that perfect, and for some reason they just went, oh no, it needs to change. We need to make changes.
You think that there would be a thing that... Who made LA Noire? Rockstar? Who the fuck was it?
Yeah.
Was it Rockstar? Okay.
I think Rockstar North, I think.
I guess it's too old of a game to do a massive expansion pack or DLC or whatever the fuck to it. I don't know.
You get it on Steam, there's going to be mods for it. There's mods for everything on Steam. And it's quite cheap on Steam as well. I've got it.
I mean, just considering the popularity of that game and surviving popularity of it. I mean, how year is it from? 2014? Total guess.
Yeah. I mean, looking like fucking, because the thing is, like, graphics technology has come on in leaps and bounds. But this is the first one where they used like multi-directional cameras for the actors. So when you're interrogating someone, they've got like micro expressions and shit, so you can tell when they're lying.
Yeah, expressing exited out and all that jazz.
Yeah, and their faces look amazing, but their bodies do not. It looks like fucking Captain America 1 at the beginning of it, when they just like superimposed his head onto a really thin body.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
No, you say that. I bought it the whole time. I don't think it was that bad. I thought his moves when he emerged from the Vita Ray chamber, when he became Captain America, yeah, his moves were obviously CGI'd. I mean, that man needed a fucking bra for them pecs.
Yeah, I don't think
Chris Evans doesn't have pecs
muscle.
like
that. Chris Evans, that's his name. I was going to say Sean William Scott, but that's Stifler, isn't it?
Yes.
Who's Stifler?
American Pie.
Oh. never seen it.
Mm.
I tend to like movies that are good. And for Sherman, thank you for the $2.
Harsh.
100 gigabyte, 100 something gigabytes on your PC. Xbox Series XS is almost like 190 gigabytes. It fucking sucks, even though it's a really fun game. Son of a bitch. Can you imagine having to buy? I'm just thinking about it now. Having to buy another hard drive just to support the games you're gonna play. Fuck.
But I have actually got a hard drive just for Steam games.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, a terabyte ain't enough terabytes, man.
No.
You want to do some snooze?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We should do that then. And before I ask when I'm thinking about doing that, I should pre-share the screen with you guys, and then I can say you want to do some snooze, and when you say yes, I can just go, boom, there you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, look, if you had Windows 11, then that'd be a lot easier.
Well, if I had any kind of professionalism, it would also be easier, but, you know, dare to
If you
dream.
had professionalism, you wouldn't get Windows 11, mate.
Yeah, well, if I had any professionalism, would I be streaming with you guys?
Harsh.
Yeah.
Bit of a bitch tonight, aren't we?
You know, I was reading some Raymond Chandler the other day.
Of course.
Yeah. And the only time the word bitch comes out of the main character's mouth, Philip Marlowe, is when he's talking to this lady who comes in and she's insulting his office, where it's like, you don't put on much of a front, do you, Mr. Marlowe? And he's like, well, I don't have your father's money. You know, he's kind of doing the wry back and forth with her, right? And she keeps coming at him. And he says, we're a little bit bitchy this morning, aren't we? And I was like, whoa. For the 1940s, that's...
What book was it? 'Cause you just said it was Raymond Chandler. You didn't say the title. You just said the name of the character. So, like, was this his first book? It was self-titled.
No.
Raymond Chandler.
No, no, not at all. It was not his first book. This was The Lady in the Lake.
It's an Arthurian legend. And definitely not a fucking premise for any kind of government.
Right. And that's kind of the joke. The Lady in the Lake, except not a watery tart who dispenses swords upon which to rule a nation.
Yes!
Yeah.
Got it!
You're welcome.
Fantastic! And I am grateful, good sir. I am grateful.
That was just easily one of the top 3 Monty Python scenes of all time. It was...
I know, I also quite like, I see we're seeing the oppression inherent in the system. Help, I'm being oppressed. I quite like that.
I'm Arthur, king of all the Britons. And who made you king? I possessed Excalibur. It was fucking glorious. Glorious. In any case, yeah, the Lady in the Lake is in fact a body they pull out of the lake. He did recognize the body in the water.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that, because I have the old school titles like that, you know, like they'll find someone, you know, she was hanged. They think it's suicide, but it wasn't. What was her name? Rosie, and they call it Ring Around Rosie.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at her. Go, girl. Do it. Oh, it's empty. There we go. I love it so much. Akira, thank you for the $21. Greatly appreciated. Happy Wednesday, Polly. And a happy Wednesday to you, Akira. Glad to have you here.
And M4 Sherman threw $1, saying, same, drunkle. I bought a 5 terabyte hard drive from Seagate. Costed me about $120 on Amazon. Next best one is 8 terabyte for a desktop SSD, but almost 200. And it's never enough.
Wow.
We were chatting before the show started about how our computers are just messes. It's just like, have you ever thought about cleaning up your C drive? Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, in the same way I think of straightening my life out. Yeah, my boot
right?
my boot drive is much like
smoking.
my life. They reflect each other. A mess of haphazardly put together things with no particular plan, disorganization, a lot of depressing material, the occasional porn. You know, it's
yeah. My flat is actually cleaner than my C drive.
Holy fuck, so is mine.
My butthole is cleaner than my C drive.
Well, I was thinking about this. Next.
Thinking about my butthole?
No.
You are now, though.
I would have said that had I meant that. And I
Okay.
carefully avoided it,
Yeah.
as I do all men's buttholes.
You do all men's buttholes?
No, I carefully avoid them. I don't.
Carefully. What kind of life are you leading where you've got to tiptoe around men's rectums?
I don't know about you, but when I sit down in a men's bathroom, in a public bathroom, public washroom, whatever the fuck, right? I gotta get up and out, man. Like I'm in and out of there. I can't stand to listen to a dude grunt and plop. I can't do it.
The old grunt and plop.
Well, yeah, it's splash. I can't do it. Are you okay with that? I'm not, man. I gotta get the fuck up and out.
I mean, look, there was a time when it was a pub bathroom. Now, I mean, I don't like having a shit anywhere but home. But you see, thing is, you can't always avoid it, right? And I was at a pub and I needed a poo, right? And then someone just came in and just went, "Oh, mate, your shit stinks." I went, "What the fuck did you expect?" It's supposed to do that.
Did you reply in that way to him?
No, I just went, "Don't fucking talk to me."
I'm not
Don't
interested
talk
in
to
a
me while I'm doing
conversation.
this.
Yeah.
Slide a note under the door like a regular human being. Everyone Sherman throws another $1 saying, "This will make you laugh, though. The highest desktop SSD is an 18 terabyte. Oof. For over $756. Who the fuck needs 18 terabytes for stuff?
Me.
For games, dude. Yeah, we all do.
Seriously.
I would love an 18
Who's
terabyte
willing to spend
SSD.
$800 for 18 terabytes?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to streamlabs.com. But buy us fucking 18 terabytes of memory. Brilliant work.
Have you ever thought that the female mystique is largely comprised of ignorance? I have.
I
Jennifer
assume.
Lawrence, wasn't it?
Well, there's a good point. Jennifer Lawrence is a beautiful woman until you see her face splashed, and then it's kind of like, kind of removed some of the mystery, didn't it?
I've seen it now.
It's like the feminine mystique, because I think about women, they got nothing but stalls. They don't have urinals, right? So they get to hear the old grunt and plop on a regular basis. Now, if you were a man and you were in there, I mean, it would totally ruin the feminine mystique for you. Because you'd be here, I think so. I don't understand how lesbians can continue to be attracted to women after going in women's bathrooms all the time.
You're wrong. Women don't poo.
Oh.
Their food digests in their stomach,
Uh-huh.
and then it goes back up the body to their eyes and comes out as drama.
Is that why it's so shitty?
There you go.
Oh. Fuck, so the bathrooms are just for fixing their makeup?
Basically.
And
They
cocaine
got, like,
and
fucking
drama,
sofas
gossip
and
talk?
shit in there, man.
More or less, yeah.
That's why they all go in packs. So while
Face
someone is doing the
splashed,
old
Zed Hero, face
the old
splashed.
grunt and plop,
Yeah.
like they talk over it. It's a device for dignity, I think.
Huh. I like they said, I want to, they say, oh, if you've been together with a woman long enough, there is no more mystery. I hear couples that have been, no. Girlfriends that I've been with for extended periods, the mystery remained. You know why? I did not allow her to come to the bathroom whilst I was using it, and I certainly did not go in there whilst she was.
Yeah, some people do that though, don't they?
No,
You
I'm not.
have a shit while someone's having a shower.
Fuck.
Like, no, I ain't doing that, mate.
Yeah, it's like and I have and did knock on the door going, hey, yo, I got to use the bathroom. Can you speed up thinking over your poor life decisions in there?
Dude, when I gotta go, I go. I don't care if Shelly's in the bath. I gotta go. It is what it is.
Your long-suffering wife.
Right? This is what I mean. No.
The amount of times you've been on the street and Sinatra has just let out a fucking heinous fart. And he goes, oh my God, that stinks. Babe, come here.
I've heard it on stream. Shelly, you got to come in here. And she's like, no, because she knows what's going to happen. She knows what's waiting for her. A fart that smells so bad you could actually see a green mist in the air. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of me doing that. I wouldn't do that to a woman. It's a matter of me establishing a standard by which, hey, I am not asking you to be subjected to anything that, it's an equal standard. So it's like, you don't fucking fart around me. That's why, because I don't fucking do it to you. as far as I'm concerned, you don't have a butthole except for those certain times.
Once wafted, twice shy. I mean, there is the thing though, like when you've been in a relationship for long enough, there comes a point where you've seen their butthole more than they have, and I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Steve Dave for the 444. Here's the forward to a beer at GolfCon, buddy. Can't wait to meet the guy that got me into this crazy community to begin with. Here's your bi-weekly paycheck donation. Thank you so much, Steve Dave. I appreciate it.
And it is a damn good community. You tell them Steve Dave throws $3 for the Ricky Spanish. $1.44 less than you, I noticed. And here's the bi-weekly for the drunkenest of uncles this side of Derby. Derby? Darbibishire? You know what? You're from Darbibishire now. All right, it's canon. Thank you, Steve Dave.
You know, I say that. If they're talking to chat about, hotboxing and Dutch oven and women and so on. That did happen one time where I dropped a Silent but Deadly under the sheets. And,
the old SBD.
Yeah, and she's like, I need to get a drink of water, and pulled the sheets off rather quickly, so she got it all in the face at once. I didn't do it to her. She actually did, and I will never forget her reaction and the look on her face and the sounds that she made when it hit her. She went, like, and started blinking rapidly, like she just got hit in the face with chlorine gas. You know what I mean?
It's a face full of Novichok.
I started laughing. She knew immediately what had occurred. It was glorious. You think her eyes were going to start watering. She was,
I'm melting. What a world. What a world.
But that was unintentional. Yeah, it wasn't my fault. I didn't tell her to throw the sheets off to cause a gust in her face. Fuck. I just,
You took the full load all at once.
If I had known, I would have been like, no, hold on. Give it a minute.
Give it a minute.
Let that permeate. Don't let it out. It's like a steak. It's got to rest.
See, I wouldn't have told that story had I known Nurse Khaleesi was here. Sure, this is how you announce your presence when I'm telling these stories. Like I say, it was an accident. It was an accident. Otherwise, I would have never done such a thing. It's... You tell him, Steve Dave. Thank you for the $5 and the refried cat girl. And I can't leave the main Otter, who ain't no Potter. Been a hot minute since I donated for this one. The original Make Everyone Laugh donation still ain't lost its steam. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Been thinking about coming up with a new spate of donations, especially at the lower echelons, because they're repeated more often. I think it's time for a refreshination.
Yeah. I would, but I ain't got room on my C drive.
You're right. So moving along, I thought we were going to do some schnews. I don't know why you guys are distracting me.
Yeah, who's farts?
Well, yeah. They hit you in the face like chlorine gas, don't they?
Yeah. We could do a solid hour on that subject alone between the three of us.
Unfortunately, I think you're right. Speaking of farts and beans and other things,
it's a gas.
Were you aware that National Taco Day was the other day?
I was not.
Yeah,
I've had a taco.
Have you? Which
Yeah,
I know this is going to sound bad. It's going to sound like I'm sticking it to you, but I'm not. Do they have tacos in England? Is that a thing?
Yeah, because I just said I've had a taco, so of course we have tacos in England. God damn it, Polly.
Well, fuck. I said I was going to ask, and I tried to ameliorate the impact. I guess there's no.
It was the old El Paso taco kits. So,
Oh,
I had to
right.
make them myself.
Yeah. I had tacos. I made them myself.
Yeah. I think that's the superior way, because then, you can put in as much as you... And I made that, it's the shit with, like, the tomatoes and and the onions, and you put in some lime juice in there as well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
So do you do the whole thing? Diced tomatoes, lettuce, the whole shebang?
Oh, yeah. Look, if I'm making tacos, mate, then I'm going the whole 9 yards, mate.
What about you, Sin? What do you like on your tacos?
It depends. It all depends. If I'm getting like a chicken taco, little rice in it's good. Beef taco, just cheese, lettuce, all that. Like it depends.
Well, let's say it's a classic
steak taco. I just want cheese.
If it's a steak taco, you just want cheese. Okay. What if it's a ground beef taco?
You can get steak tacos?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that sounds good.
I want the shredded cheese. I want the fucking lettuce. I want the tomato. I want everything.
Hard shell or soft shell? What's your preference? Either.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
My favorite thing to do is if I made them at home, I'll have a couple hard shell ones with a soft shell on the plate so it catches all the fallings and boom, another taco.
Oh, that's fucking
genius.
brilliant.
Oh my god.
I never even thought of that.
Blew my mind.
Hey, fuck you, man!
And jalapenos.
Gamer Valine, thank you for the 850 and the Goose Repentance. Polly can't flirt with Nurse Khaleesi now. I would laugh, but that goes against the bros before. Ha 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 ha. Way to announce your nasty ass. God, you mentioned one time her placement on top of the fridge and she gets nasty.
She should know better.
And I'll flirt with Nurse Khaleesi anywhere I want. Thank you very much. But
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't do shit from up there.
Yeah, what do you do about it? Hold the door closed?
Yeah, right.
So I can't get at the
I'll drink
olives?
one beer. I don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing. I'm like Sin. I like soft shell, hard shell. But I think the ultimate creation I came up with was the taquerito. It's a soft shell. And it combines the burrito and the taquerito. You know what I mean? I like the rice. I like the refried beans. And I like the ground beef with just cheese and sour cream on top of it. That's the taquerito.
No guacamole?
No guac.
Relish? Salsa?
Relish.
Relish.
I'll be right back.
He was talking about Branson pickle, you know? They probably put that on their tacos.
Who knows what he's talking about?
So everyone forgets about the sour cream. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, sour cream's necessary.
I'm
Absolutely.
a huge fan of sour cream. On tacos, on nachos. Sour cream's fun. I've said it many times before and I still hold to it. I want that sour cream gun they got at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So I can just like open the
would
fridge
take that.
door and grab that fucking gun and, you know? Yeah. Well, let's see. Perhaps we should move on. See if Drunko will come back. Drunko, are you back? Because the next story relates to him. No? Okay. We'll move on to the next story after that, and we'll wait for him to get back. Tucson man accused of killing dismembering man over money dispute, police say. Now, does this look like a man who would chop someone up over money?
Yes.
Yeah. It really does, doesn't it?
It assuredly does.
A man faces kidnapping and first-degree charges, but interestingly not desecration of a corpse charges. Who accused
The
him?
guy was alive when he did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
a legal loophole right there.
Yeah.
We
Chop
got to the dismemberment quite early today, Polly.
Well, yeah, I thought we'd get it out of the way.
Are you,
know?
are you in a rush?
Not particularly.
I am.
Are you actually?
Yes.
So it has to end at the end time?
No, it doesn't have to end, but I might have to leave a little bit early.
No. That's, you just answered yes to the question you just answered no to.
Does the show revolve on my being here?
Yes, as it does
then yes.
mine and Drunkle's. It's a 3-man show, not the occasional
Friday.
Flophouse show.
Weird how nobody remembers that on Start Time for Friday.
Well,
I told you I wasn't going to be there.
and how dare you try and
Okay.
corner me with my own reasoning, sir?
That's one day. What about the other 59 where you were late?
I haven't been late in 3 weeks.
Bullshit.
I've turned over a new leaf.
I need about 350.
Exactly. Nah. I will waterboard you with Olive Garden and Chef Boyardee after many shin kicks when I jump down. Well, you gotta survive the jump first, midget.
Yeah, and then you get shot with a sour cream gun. Which sounds amazing, by the way.
Yeah. And you just made me think of Lawrence's face splash. Great. But it sounded like a euphemism.
Yeah, that wasn't sour cream, dude.
No, it really wasn't. That's just... And I love how people think that one wasn't a hack. No. See, nude pics you release are like on purpose to, increase your public profile. Because it's like, oh my God, people saw my personal nude pictures. I feel so violated. It's like, what are you talking about? You've done full frontal in like 3 different movies. Who are you kidding? That was deliberate.
Yeah, I don't think she had a facial in 3 different movies.
Which is exactly my point. That's how you know Jennifer Lawrence's hacks were real, because you could actually see her face full of freckles, which she carefully covers up with makeup and CGI in every film. And, you know,
invest in
oh, hell yeah. Lime's incoming.
Just wait for my fucking time.
E to the dubs. It's Polydub.
Bitch, let me have it. I'm not savage. Why do you keep screaming, bro? Baby, it's a habit.
Hell to the yeah. Blackout 8879, thank you for the $25. Greatly appreciated. Very generous. I've been listening. Sorry I'm late. I've been driving. Maybe this will bring Drunkle back, and I'm not saying I believe in phrenology, but I believe in phrenology. All hail Blue Whale.
Indeed.
It sounds like you are saying you believe in phrenology.
No, it does, doesn't it?
I mean, he literally said it. He said, I'm not saying I believe in phrenology, and then followed it up with a lie. I'm just saying, man. Hunger Games would have been a lot better if she took a load to the face, you know?
So this guy did not dispose of the body properly. That's how he got busted. Again, if you're going to go through the trouble of chopping someone up, that's what annoys me.
Pigs.
Throw it away right.
You know, speaking of pigs, there's a trending story that I'm not going to... Raw pork brains stored above garlic among health code violations at Arizona restaurants, plural. How many Arizona restaurants have fucking pork brains?
So this is an ongoing issue.
Apparently. What is that, like a local delicacy? What the fuck?
Still not enough garlic.
Why are they always storing it above the garlic? Though, when the garlic wafts up and marinades the raw pork brains?
I think the pig brains are the issue here, not the garlic.
But I'm just wondering, why they always store it above the garlic?
I got a question, though. Why am I limes?
But it's been established the $25 donation results in drunkle limeage. This is not new.
I thought, like, you know, people could request it. I didn't realize it was just $25 and automatic limeage.
That's been a rule forever.
Well, quite some time, at least.
I mean, right, do you know what? I'm being late next week.
Oh, a change.
Yeah, I mean, fresh material.
You cunt.
I just... we will go on to this. 7.4 million Brits masturbate at work. Study finds. Drunkle, explain yourself.
How many Brits are there?
That's how many? How many?
7.5 million.
So the 0.1 of a million are like what? The kids. The kids and the old people, right?
The child labor they have.
Explain yourself, sir.
I was not privy to this study, so I can say
you no longer need to feel alone.
If they didn't ask me, then this isn't an accurate number, is it?
I think they extrapolated based upon a very wide sample.
There's
How wide are we talking?
67.2 million people in Britain. So over 10% of you fucking degenerates jerk it at work.
Or otherwise, because they didn't say just men. It said Brits.
There's also been like a lot
that's
of...
what I meant by you degenerates.
You said jerk.
Working from home as well. I don't...
Oh, yeah. I mean...
You know?
It's... You know, you're at home.
Yeah, I do.
What
was the sample size then?
Well, let's find out. Becca Monahan, which is very much Rebecca Monahan. Gee, she British? I think she might be.
Just an Irish surname.
They even nail down the salary of the people most likely to masturbate at work.
Oh, I've seen that. That stat's worth knowing, isn't it?
Between 35 and 45,000 pounds a year.
Yeah, and that means you're going to jerk it at least twice a day. If you're making a fucking 70 grand a year, oh mate, you're wanking your way to the top.
Adult entertainment company Erica Lust Films has produced a unique form of timeout in the form of masturbation breaks. So short form porn for you to work with, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Like it's like TikTok.
Oh, it's a 30-minute.
TikTok,
It's a
hey!
30-minute break. The 30-minute breaks aim to normalize the activity and achieve, quote, less aggression and, quote, more productivity in the workplace. Do you feel more productive afterwards, Drunkle?
So this is an advertisement for whatever this company is.
Very much so. I mean, have you read a news article that isn't an advertisement either for ideological beliefs or a product?
No, because I'm too busy jerking.
You don't jerk during the show, do you?
No.
Oh, but that was a concerning length of hesitancy there.
Where are we, John
was
boy?
busy.
If I had to guess, I'll say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Alan throws $5 saying, but we still love you, Uncle. Thank you, Alan. I love you too. And I think about you for about 7 minutes before I fall asleep.
Golf and guns, poor wankers.
So they don't mention the sound. Oh no, 2,000 people says right there. The study was of 2,000 people.
Yeah, it's a fair study size. It's well above 30 to be able to develop a chi-square.
You're coming up with 7.4 million. That's just bullshit.
No,
Extrapolation.
yeah.
It is, but like that. I mean, how many people in Britain don't have fucking jobs?
Well, as long as your sample selection was, rigorous, you can run a multi-million person study.
Very rigorous.
Yeah.
Unlike the Sinatra. I mean, come on. You had to have heard at some point repeatedly the notion of the majority of NRA members who are gun owners who are also NRA members are in support of universal background checks. You must have heard that statistic over and over again. They say the vast majority of them, they always say 90% plus of. Yeah, that study dates from 1997 and was conducted exclusively in Maryland. See, that's what we call a not rigorous sample selection. Gee, people in Maryland? You're kidding me. That's like
Maryland.
asking New Yorkers what they think of as rude behavior.
Yeah.
Let's conduct a study on diversity, equity, and inclusion exclusively on the campus of Berkeley. What the fuck do you think the results are going to be?
I wonder how
agree with me?
Oberlin College feels about that.
So you agree with me then? This whole thing was just to make me look like a wanker.
No.
You mean by them or me?
Oh, pick one, mate.
Yeah. Well, I just waited for you to come back for a reason. Moving along. Police identify woman found dead inside of a suitcase in desert area north of Phoenix. Inside.
So this is the one that you went. Oh, I got this one for Drunkle.
No. The Jerkin Brits was the one I got for you.
Oh, that was okay. This isn't okay. I was gonna say, mate. Look, I was at a family barbecue when this happened. All right, there's nothing to do with me.
And literally on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. I think you've got a pretty good alibi, man.
An alibi's an alibi, yeah.
It's fine. Police in Phoenix have identified the woman whose remains were found inside of a suitcase in the desert. Can you imagine? Oh, suitcase, look, free clothes, open it up. Oh my God! It just,
In the desert.
Around 6:45 a.m. Saturday, a woman riding her bike on a trail. This is the opening scenes of a movie right before the credit crawl. Discovered a body inside of a suitcase and called police. Officers arrived at the desert area and later identified her as a sad victim. Jennifer.
How did they know she was sad?
Reid. But no, I mean the situation is
unhappy
quite sad.
face.
Yeah. Well, a neighbor said he learned of it. Okay, now see, this is the thing. This is a request for information leading to it. Now, the reason that Valine sent me this story. Thank you. Way up there on top of the fridge, Valine. Thank you very much. She sent me this, but the reason that I ran with it is it was either a very large suitcase or the woman was, segmented.
IKEA style.
Yeah. Okay, now.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
Side step.
Get
Side
it.
step.
Get it. Get it. Get it.
And
Get it.
turn. Fuck yeah.
Alpha and Omega, bitch.
Thank you, Flameheart, for the 1050. Greatly appreciate it. Always love to see that one come up. Hey, chat. I just got here. Sorry I'm late. And I have done my part to get the ratio up. We can do better. Love you guys. Love you too, Flameheart. And yeah, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and retweet the tweet that I sent out saying that we're going live, or just hang out and be here. Or if you're listening in the future, or right now for that matter, go ahead and put a comment below. Because the only way to tickle the algorithm's clit anymore, unfortunately, is through the title, name, the thumbnail, or comments below. Nothing else does anything.
And lack of a turkey man also helps.
I will never let go of this. I think it was the title.
Neither will I.
We will run it as an independent study. I will do it.
All right, but we're going to need a sample of more than 2,000 people.
No, you just need a sample of more than 30 to run a proper statistical analysis. 30 is the number to do the right maths. Did it for you.
Oh, yeah. You did.
Mm-hmm. Now, if the woman wasn't IKEA style segmented, that suitcase had to be pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
There's only so many ways you can fold up legs.
It's you.
Yeah.
No,
don't miss arm day, dude.
I've seen the things. Even if you break the joints at the hip, there's only so many ways you can fold up legs. You have to, at a certain point, have to start segmenting. Otherwise, the suitcase needs to be quite big. Now, that's not why I brought up the article. I brought up the article because, a lady...
You sure?
Yes.
You really wanted to talk about breaking legs for a minute there, Polly.
I'm not the one who did it. I was talking about...
Well, all right, yeah. I believe you.
No, I was talking about Roy DeMeo, captain in the Gambino crime family. He's the one who discovered that. I just simply read of it.
It sounds very,
That's how they started chopping
soft.
people up at the back of the Gemini Lounge. They discovered they had to, because you could only crack legs and fit people inside of a suitcase. It was quite large. At a certain point, you just have to start, chop, chop. Let's get on with this.
I mean, I believe that this wasn't you, but you are not doing yourself any favors right now, sir.
See? True. Long bones. Exactly. I mean, that femur, that's a big, thick bone, man. And at the pelvis area? I mean, if you hear someone who's broke their pelvis, like, good God, there's a reason they're in a fucking body cast and are looking at a lifetime of fucking bone pain and shit. That's a big fucking bone to break. It's not easy.
I'd say the pelvis area is probably my favorite area.
Because of all the wonderful dancing that results?
Of course.
Right. No, okay, so the reason I bring up the story is the lady was biking along and she discovered gruesomely a body inside of a suitcase. You thought free clothes, free stuff. That's why you stopped.
Money.
They always think that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're biking along the side of the highway where on either side of you, as they say in the story, is nothing but desolate desert. And you stopped on your bicycle to go open the suitcase. What? Why? Because you wanted to return to the owner? No, you thought free fucking
It's probably
stuff.
gotta be cash.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, cash and a whole bunch of meth or whatever. Someone threw it out the fucking window when they were being chased by law enforcement or whatever the hell. You know what I mean? This is going to be my payday. And what'd you get? Some woman sad face staring at you.
What if, like, this, maybe it, like, fell out of a plane or something like that instead of,
Yeah.
So, or now someone, excuse me, it got mixed up, in the whole baggage thing in an airport. And now someone has just arrived in a different state, and they've opened up their suitcase. It's just full of clothes. They're like, oh, man, they mixed up my bags.
Yeah, golf and guns, bone pain. It's
Bonitis.
It's how old people know that it's about to rain. My lumbago's acting up and whatnot,
Agitating my sciatica.
Yeah, my angina. Okay. Okay, let's do it. You knew we were going to do it. I think you had to sense on some level we were going to do it. There it is. There it is. Everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over. You're welcome.
It's over?
This was the Instagram that Kanye West sent out, and it looks exactly like that.
Yeah. Did you see him with Candy Sowens?
Oh, yes. Just you wait. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
You mean
I'll tell you what,
this
mate.
one?
I do mean that Twitter is not happy.
They
with
are
Kanye.
not happy even a bit. And it is glorious. I mean, it's just, okay, Kanye, he's kind of a nut. He's done some fucking weird shit in his time, et cetera, et cetera. Everyone knows that. But to send it out in this way, black screen, small white text in the, I mean, come on, that's funny as fuck.
It's
yeah.
ballsy.
Yeah.
I do believe that this was actually written by Kanye as well, because there's no apostrophe in its.
And no punctuation whatsoever.
Well, no, there is an apostrophe in your. You are welcome.
Yes. Yeah.
Everywhere, all the letters are capitalized as well. So, like, he dodged a fucking problem with that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are not. I saw on there's a subreddit called Black People Twitter, which is of course, as you can imagine, quite racist, and they are accusing him of being a race traitor. I think the words were ignoring his blackness.
Yes.
Which is straight up something I've never fucking heard before.
Washington Examiner was right. Kanye was right. Black Lives Matter was always a scam. I just.
But yeah, right. For once, fucking journalists reporting the fucking facts.
I mean, this is obviously in Washington Examiner's opinion section, but nonetheless, there it is. And you're not wrong that everybody just goes fucking full nuts with this. Ye makes the White Lives Matter statement at a fashion show, and
would you buy one of those shirts?
I would buy it to possess it for just the right time, if that makes sense.
You'd never wear it out of the house.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd sleep in it or something, you know?
Yeah. First curiosity, they're just like, models in the show also wore shirts with the message, and that's all they said. You know what I mean? And then there's the Kanye and Candace Owens wearing White Lives Matter shirts, double exclamation mark emojis. But then we get into the people. Kanye and his decision to wear a White Lives Matter shirt is disgusting, dangerous, and irresponsible. Some of y'all will rush to defend him.
Y'all.
You should ask yourselves why. Wait a minute. You or y'all should ask yourselves why. Go ahead. Go on Twitter right now and type in y'all. Stop it. Like, how has y'all become the Twitter word? It fucking bugs the shit out of me. Some of you will rush to defend him. How do I know, Mark Lamont Hill, that you would be willing to say that? Because you say it in the sentence immediately following it. You should ask yourselves why. Who's you? The people that you're referring to? You mean y'all? Why didn't you just say y'all again?
Y'all? The royal y'all.
Well, why didn't you just say y'all again? Well, because I'm black and I'm on Twitter. This is how we talk. No, it's not. You're culturally signaling. Fuck off. You're conforming to a fucking standard. It's weak. It's weak.
Are you kind of implying that white lives don't matter then?
What do you mean?
Well, we know they don't.
You know,
no one cares about the whites.
My favorite is from Jamel Hill, who, I'm a sports journalist until I developed TDS and then went full retard with, everything. And so now I got a podcast where I just, it's retard broadcasted live. So many folks are trying to excuse Kanye wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt, all in lowercase, of course. The lady who always spells it capital B black. Just as a troll move or a marketing. Or is marketing. Maybe it is, but it's dangerously dumb of a message to send to someone who has that massive platform.
I don't believe this. This is your liberty. This is your liberty. They mugged us off, ain't they? We've been mugged off by the Klingons.
Mugs. They've mugged us right off. You going to have that, Jim?
Akira?
How long before they start calling him Uncle Kanye?
No.
I bet you they're already doing it.
Yeah, they have been for a little while now, since he was in support of Trump. Mate, they as a community, they get really fucking nasty if you do the wrong thing.
Damn right.
Who's they?
Y'all.
Yeah, y'all of them. A dem.
Y'all of them.
And I love this line. I've been off, dude. Oh, go to hell, lady. Jamel.
Been off, dude.
I've been off.
She's a lesbian now.
I've been off, dude. Yeah, I get it. You're, very, very black,
what does that
Jamel.
mean?
I haven't been listening to anything he's been saying for quite some time. I haven't been taking seriously anything he's been saying for quite some time. And now, you are perfectly capable. You are perfectly capable of speaking with proper English. It's just like I said, this is cultural signaling at its worst, and I hate to use the word because it's so overused, but it's performative period.
Mhm.
Jamel, you do not talk like that. That is not your... I've heard Jamel Hill say, oh, I go into my white voice when I'm talking to a white person. It's cultural signaling, and it's a way of, encoding. So you blah, blah, blah. You're faking it. Just fucking say it. You're fucking faking it. I've been off,
What's
dude.
a white voice?
Wait, when you speak with grammar, that's,
Would you speak properly?
yeah.
But like, like the southern states don't fucking exist.
Yeah.
Or France.
And she ends it with, but y'all go ahead labeling his foolishness as genius. Oh, really? You're permitting y'all of us to do that, are you, Jamel?
Yeah. I mean, say what you want about it, Jamel, but y'all are talking about it.
Mhm.
I mean, and they all say the same thing. It's a dangerously dumb message, blah, blah, blah. It's irresponsible. That's always the claim, right? It's disgusting, dangerous, and irresponsible. For what? It's like, oh, he's just got this big platform and he shouldn't be doing that. Doing what? What is it exactly you've got a fucking problem with?
I've seen the word dangerous is in 2 separate tweets that are featured here. How is this dangerous? It's a t-shirt.
Can I also be happy that it's a long sleeve t-shirt that isn't like skin tight? Like, just talking.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I am okay with this.
I love a long sleeve.
Yeah. Long sleeve t-shirts are awesome. I'm glad they're making a comeback and something that is untucked and comfortable to wear. I'm cool with this.
Danny Filth, the lead singer of Cradle of Filth, brought out a t-shirt that said Jesus was a cunt. And obviously, a lot of people weren't very happy with it. But it didn't cause half as much controversy as these t-shirts have. And they don't even contain a cuss word.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's
what I'm saying. That if you put one fucking toe out of line, you getting attacked by y'all own people.
I mean, y'all at M are incredibly good at cultural containment, I'm going to call it. Controlling range of thought. She's still on that, huh, Drunkle?
Yeah, y'all of them. Yeah, I really like that.
That's the new joggers. There you go.
It's
Y'all
like
of
the
them.
plural of man, isn't it? It's y'all.
All right, it pissed me the hell off. And I got to jump ahead to one thing here that I wasn't going to get onto, but I looked it up just for the joy of it. How long till they start calling him, Uncle Kanye? It's like, oh, they already are. Joy Reid and her hiring of the cybersecurity expert. You remember this? When we were talking about this, and I had to look it up just to for those who don't remember. Yeah, this was a thing. The Reid report, when she had her blog before she got hired on with MSNBC, this was during the George W. Bush administration time period, and she was full on about the gay agenda is taking over America. They are trying to infiltrate the black community with this. They are trying to put black men in dresses in film on purpose. You heard, if you remember, what's his name? Dave Chappelle did an interview with Oprah where he talked about it, where it's an attempt to emasculate black men, and I will refuse to wear the dress. It's been always insisting upon it. And it's like, actually, they try and get all actors to wear dresses. It only became a thing later on to, Harry Styles, I'm going to dress in a dress on the cover of this photo shoot for this magazine or whatever, you fucking weirdos, for the whole LGBTQism of it. But back then it was just it was an attempt at emasculation. It's part of the gay agenda. And her saying, oh, eventually they're going to burn down your churches and they're going to take away your tax exempt status. It's all part of the tactic. And she says, no, that never happened. That never happened because she got hired on with super progressive MSNBC and couldn't be seen to have ever having said that. So she lies about it. This is, I never said that. Really? Well, here's the Internet Archives of your own Reid report blog that you took down, showing that you did say that on and on. And matter of fact, it was one of your main themes that you ranted about continuously. Oh, well, somebody planted it there. So she hires a cybersecurity expert. It was only a week later that she didn't apologize, but said her opinion had evolved. Now, remember, this is the same lady calling Clarence Thomas Uncle Clarence on MSNBC News. You're using language like housework on MSNBC News, really?
Sorry, what was that word then?
Did my mic cut out?
Well,
no, I'm just I can't say it, but she sure as hell can, apparently. This shit makes me mad as fuck. Listen, it's like, this is ugly for you to be doing in public. Ugly. This is like,
hell yes, we're gonna take your AR-15, your AK-47.
Welcome to the rice fields, mother.
Drop it.
We're loading. Sorry. They consider it to be dangerous because they're playing team sports. They don't want white people to start playing for their team. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's terrible for white people to have any type of identity. Why do you think we're always told white people have no culture, no heritage, anything like that? But if we dare say that, why do you have what's up with the blonde highlights while they're yelling at you about cornrows? You're a Nazi.
I watched
straight hair.
I watched a guy on Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin was talking about, here's this Dr. Phil clip. Now watch this, because I don't watch Dr. Phil, so it's the only way I saw this clip. Here is a professor from the University of Arizona talking about cultural appropriation. Now, look at Dr. Phil's face and listen to the reaction. The other person is saying, no, cultural appropriation is, the claim that you're making is exaggerated and cannot be maintained. It's not a viable claim. That there is Dr. Phil says, what are you saying? Like, who is being hurt by this? And there's a good question. He goes, it's not a matter of anyone being harmed. It's a question of disrespect to individuals who are part of that culture. He said, like wearing dread wigs. This man, by the way, had dreadlocks. Is showing a disrespect for that culture. It's like, well, sure, for Rastafarian culture. I mean, well, first of all, Rastafarianism isn't a culture; it's a religious movement. And yeah, they wear
one hell of one as well.
Yeah, and they wear dreads like as an Old Testament thing. No razor to touch your body. It's not just not cutting your hair; it's also not shaving. Why are you perfectly shaved? Why are you wearing dreadlocks at all? Isn't that a disrespect to the? Are you a Rastafarian, trying to follow that Old Testament tradition? No. So what the fuck are you doing? It's like, well, it's okay. I'm
culturally appropriating
attention.
Apparently, it's okay for him to appropriate the culture of someone who is largely populated. The culture is largely populated by people who are similar to his own skin tone. He's wildly not of that culture, but close in skin tone. You're not, so don't do what I'm doing. Okay, I guess. The response that was given was like, if anything, she says in retort to him that the highest form of flattery is imitation. It's not appropriation. And what stood out to me is while he was talking, he was doing this finger steepling thing. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, you're wearing a Western business suit, 1. You're speaking English, 2. And you're wearing a wedding band on the ring finger of your left hand.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so and the point that his opposition made in this discussion was, I'm willing to bet that we could go through every single person in the room right here and with just what they're wearing, point out the various different cultural traditions that their clothing descends from, which was an excellent point. I bet you could. In this man's case, entirely Western from head to toe.
Wait, where's your dashiki, mate?
But this is what I'm saying. And it's
by the way, Hakira.
It's okay for him to do, is the short version of it.
Yeah.
Because it affords him the position of appropriation, and then pointing at himself, oppression. Well, my ancestors were taken by slave ships and sold by your ancestors. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
And so therefore that's why I speak English. And it's like, you're a very educated man. You're a professor at the university. You're a very intelligent man because you teach at the University of Arizona with tenure. Don't tell me you're not capable of learning another language. I know you are. Why are you dressed that way, though? That's not your. My culture is not your business suit, sir.
Nice.
It's just fantastic to see what is or is not okay to these people, honestly.
Yeah. And I mean, y'all act like they're the only people who ever got enslaved. Like, my ancestors were enslaved by the fucking Vikings, mate.
And then the Romans.
I'm wearing a t-shirt that says "fuck Norway."
Yeah. Why aren't you still angry at Rome?
I am.
Oh, okay. I mean, I know the Irish are still angry at you guys. I can't say y'all because we've just
and the Scottish and the Welsh, and French, and well, shit, most of the English as well. You just made an enemy for life. You only got to look very far back as well. You remember the signs that said it's okay to be white were deemed as racist.
Yeah. in a very
And that was a
confusing
4chan
way.
prank.
Yeah.
That was 4chan going, I bet we can get the media to fucking blow their load over this.
Yeah.
And they were completely right. That's exactly what happened.
I still...
It's just incredible, the double standards. And we're not even allowed to talk about it, honestly.
I remain undecided whether it's okay to be white or Islam is right about women was the superior one.
Oh, you can get them so well with Islam, mate.
Yeah,
Like,
Islam's right about
you know?
women. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Go ahead.
Yeah. What are they going to do? Aneurysm.
Yeah. I mean, actually, it's not that hard. Listen, Islam is wrong about women. See? There. That's called...
Islam is wrong.
That's called a position.
I'm allowed to say that because I'm Muslim.
Yeah, but you cannot have Islam be wrong about anything.
Right.
No.
Not in
No.
their
You can
not
go
in their
after-
world. But in mine,
Go after
fuck
Christianity as much as you want.
Mhm.
As much as you want. But you dare say anything about Islam, mate, you're racist, even though Islam, not a race.
Yeah, stop confusing me.
Somebody should tell Ben Affleck that.
I was about to say, and Ben Affleck, don't confuse him either. Because it's gross, it's racist. Listen, man, you're a hell of a director and I think a fairly good actor, but god damn, man, stop making decisions about politics, okay? Just stop.
Just stop.
Holy shit.
I hate it when they do that, mate. When I came to fucking Britain leaving the European Union, fucking Danny DeVito piped up. Like, mate, look, I respect you, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, one, you're an actor, right? So you don't know what you're chatting about. And two, you're fucking American, so it don't even affect you. Shut up.
Oh, God.
God damn it.
For fuck's sake.
Why do I watch it every time?
Look away, I do.
Thank you, Molestro.
Wonderful. Okay, Sin, we were talking about this a little while ago here, so we're going to revisit the same concept. Polk Sheriff's deputy killed by friendly fire serving a warrant in Polk City. Jesus.
Oh, boy.
I just love the sound of Polk City.
Yeah, Polk City.
No, let's keep it as Polk. Oh, look, you know, you come home to your wife, you've been like, look, it's a day for scheduled sex. It's Polk City.
Come on, baby.
And I'm the mayor.
It's time for a visit to Polk City.
Taking the bone train to Polk City.
Holy Christ. Oh my God. I shouldn't have joined in on that. I really shouldn't. Okay. So what happened? Well, Sin, they served a warrant at 3 o'clock in the morning when they had received a tip that someone who had a warrant out for their arrest came in at 2 in the morning. So 1 hour later, they were over there to arrest this individual that was what, for meth?
Who was somehow still there.
Yeah, I think it was over meth. On a felony methamphetamine charge. They were looking...
Yeah, that's very Polk.
Yeah. The sheriff's office received a Crime Stoppers tip at 2 a.m. that she was at the residence. By 3, they were fucking there in force. And this unfortunate gentleman decided to remain out front in case anyone came out front. And 2 of the guys go around back to, kick in the doors and...
Protect and serve.
Yeah, you're right. To protect and serve. And the meth head in question yanks out this little fucker, which is a pellet gun, and allegedly pointed it at the officers. Well, allegedly she picked it up to begin with, and then allegedly pointed it at the officers, at which point they did a double mag dump on her.
Yeah.
As they are wont to do.
And
filled her with polka dots.
And one of the rounds completely went wide of her and any of the furniture, what the fuck, and went through the front of the house, just the drywall, and impacted this guy.
Oh, shit.
And he thought it was in the right arm. It had actually passed right through his bicep. Bicep, rather.
Bicep?
Yeah, bicep. And
it's past tense.
Yeah. And
now.
went into his
Yeah, I was
chest.
gonna say now it is.
And he wasn't aware of
Ooh.
it. And that was it.
a shitty way to go.
Yeah, it really is. And the sheriff, like, if you watch the video of it, he's just like in this Cheryl Lynn, whatever the fuck, Cheryl Lynn Williams, she's a fucking meth head. And we followed our, because Sheriff Grady.
So he's mad about his own officer's bad training.
Well, he says that they followed to a T the way that they were trained. It was unforeseeable. It's a tragedy. It is tragic, yes, but that's what happens when you do a fucking mag dump on someone.
Yeah, like if you followed the training, are you trained to shoot your colleagues?
Well, I understand
Obviously,
the idea
you weren't
of
following
like,
your training here, you know.
Well, just dogs, I think.
I think what it comes down to is that you don't know what's on the other side of a wall. Like, they're admittedly, that's a blind spot. And so it passing through the wall and hitting this guy, that fucking sucks. You know what I mean? Because what is the fourth rule of gun safety? Check your background, right? And
we're not talking a brick wall here, then.
Well, but I mean, how you're supposed to know the material strength of a wall? I kind of get that. To me, it comes down to did the shot pass through her and then through the wall, or did it go wide of her? The majority of the shots fired went wide of her. Actually,
yeah,
she was only struck like 3 times. 3 times. And they mag dumped. Incredibly... 2 guys mag dumped on her. Think about that for a second. Like 80% of the rounds fired completely missed her.
So, like, was this house made of wood or something?
Drywall. The front was not drywall. That prefab crap. Whatever the
plywood.
Plywood. Thank you. The
MDF. Yeah, look, so you make houses out of that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You've never.
Shit, me.
I did framing for a summer. Yeah, what you put up on the framing is plywood, like particle board. Particle board. Made of fucking that's the thing.
Stone. Here, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You say wall, I think fucking stone, brick. You know, like it's going to need to be a pretty fucking hefty caliber to get through that. But okay, wood. All right. In which case, then, you should be ultra fucking careful when you're firing your gun. Because that's going to go through bedrooms.
Yeah.
Fuck, what an idiot.
I mean, they know that the guy is out front. And this story from the Ledger and from the sheriff's insistence was buy 2 refrigerators in case he needed to take cover. Clearly, he wasn't behind said refrigerators, and they knew that one of their fellow officers was out front. Now, what's not clear is whether they unloaded with carbines or handguns. If you unloaded with, like, let's say 5.56 in, oh, yeah, there is barely a house that I wouldn't think that a 5.56 round would go through the front of and out the back of.
Oh, yeah. 5.56 is powerful.
In terms of penetration, yeah. In terms of stopping power, not as much. But, like, would it over-penetrate a house? Fuck yes. I could see it going through the front of a house, through a couple of walls on the inside, a sofa, and out the back.
Not over here.
Yeah, not over here either if it were made of brick. I could see it coming to a stop then, yes. But when it's just particle board, fuck, why not? I could punch a hole through particle board with my fist. Of course, a 3,000 foot per second round is going to be able to do it.
You're never going to feel safe in your own home because you're not actually in a house, are you? You're in a fucking shed. Like, if someone wants to get into my flat, they got to kick the door in. But if I want to get into a house over there, I could kick the fucking wall in. Just seems irresponsible.
Yeah, so they
I mean, the whole thing seems irresponsible, doesn't it?
They downed this guy. Now, I don't know how the law works on this matter quite literally, but that lady is charged with 2nd-degree murder. Huh?
Really?
What?
Yeah.
That,
Judge Judd, the Sheriff Grady there, said Williams, the meth head, will be charged with felony 2nd-degree murder when she's released from the hospital because though she was shot up, she survived.
Oh, that's though. So the copper who did it doesn't get charged with anything.
No, she does.
So she's
no, that's what I'm saying. They're putting it on her,
absorbing the bullet.
Yeah. I'm not saying that she. Obviously, when you're involved, like a police officer died at your arrest. Okay, so I could see a judges being human, coming down on you with the maximum penalties for whatever the fuck the warrant was originally for, not turning yourself in when there was a warrant issued for you. Like, what did you do? Not show up for a court date or whatever the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
why
now
was
watch it something dumb like a bench warrant.
you know what I mean? Like, I can see a judge coming down on you maximally for that. Yes. But why second-degree murder? I mean, how are you responsible? Okay, let's say that the pellet gun thing is demonstrated because of body cam or whatever, threatening police officers or whatever the fuck, like whatever laws are breached there. Sure. But the death of the guy? How the fuck? I mean, that's a serious extension of the law, no? I mean, I don't want to see this guy dead. I don't, you know.
That certainly seems like they're just grabbing for something that they can get this motherfucker with.
That they can get out from under it. You know, they want to, sorry for the pun, dodge that bullet. Quiet little dig. Great. And now for something completely different.
Oh, another Monty Python. Very good.
Here's two bears eating inside of a whale.
Are you sure that isn't the Far's meat mansion?
No. It's two bears eating the inside of a whale from inside the whale.
Fucking props to the photographer.
Yeah, good point. I didn't even think of that. I mean, he's fucking around with flashes and everything. You can see from the glowy demon eye on that one bear.
Yeah. Like, presumably he's in the whale as well, you know, just climbed in. I got, DSLR, nice. Someone's gonna show up.
Yeah. And like, I just got to say, bears are gross. It looks like that whale has been there for a while. How many leftovers have they returned for?
Don't use knives and forks either, mate. They're fucking animals.
Yeah. It's fucking, I mean, it's kind of cool and gross at the same time. I mean, look how bloody their muzzles are. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're called, right? The front of a bear or dog.
Very gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snout.
Sick album cover. Thank you, Hubris.
Right, someone do it.
Yeah.
Someone do it. It's a AAA album right here.
Moving along. What the fuck? Florida woman allegedly killed sister who flirted with long-distance gamer boyfriend, specifically stabbed her in the heart. So she shows up at her sister's house and stabs her in the fucking heart. I'll give you the short version of the story because this is a law and crime, so they always go into like extensive detail. So Fahitha Marzan was flirting with her sister's long-distance gamer paramour.
Why they had to put gamer in there? I see, video games do cause violence amongst women.
And stabs her in the heart. And what are her sister's last words? What the fuck? And then she dies. And I'm like,
I should imagine that would be akin to my last words, to be honest. You know, like,
upon reading that, I thought, like, why does this story start with what the fuck? And then because people were there, and those are her last words, and justifiably. When your sister shows up out of nowhere when you don't live near her, and just like comes in and just, bitch, you know, like, yeah, what the fuck is a justifiable exclamation at the point?
No, that you died and you don't know why.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, it says she's 21 years old. She is never 21 years old.
What do you mean?
She looks like fucking 12 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Telling me that's old enough to drink? Old enough to stab?
Yeah.
Discord, man, I'm telling you, ruins lives.
I'm just going to say, you know what? Fuck it. I'll put it out there. This looks like somebody that's like, you know, getting their driver's license photo and has had the job pulled off for the first time in their life publicly.
I don't call them hijabs anymore. I call them Allah hats.
All one word. Allah hat. Oh, fuck. Have you ever seen that? Like the left can't meme? No, they can't. Have you ever seen that horrible meme? It's a hijab on one side, like full ninja outfit on one side, and on the other is a nun wearing the classic convent habit.
Oh yeah,
and
you see that one, and then you see the one of the extremists, and then a girl holding a Bible in her AR.
Yeah, there's the hijab and the woman in the convent habit. What's the difference?
Habit.
And I'm like, what's the difference? God, y'all suck at memeing. The difference is obvious. One is a choice, the other one is not. I mean, that's the clear and obvious. Like, anyone can answer that question. Anyone.
One person decided to dedicate their lives to this.
Yeah.
The other one has to do it before they get killed.
Yeah, before an honor killing results. Come on.
And that's what's going on in Iran, isn't it? There's a huge movement of women protesting against being forced to wear hijab. And a lot of people are dying, man. Do you not hear about that?
No.
No, yeah, huge thing, yeah. There's a lot of what they refer to as honor killings, which is just it's a very load of y'all being very, very angry at women for not obeying.
Like I said, Islam's wrong about women. I won't back away from it.
But that's probably why you haven't heard much about it, though. Like there's not a lot of reports going on because then that kind of paints Islam in a bad light, and we don't do that here.
Uh-huh. Hackers released Stolen.
Stolden?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is John Stolden.
People always look at me as a klepto. I don't know why. Oh, Jory Rand is telling us this story. Hey, Jory.
We know you're watching, Jory.
Hackers released stolen LAUSD data after district refuses to pay ransom. Now, why this?
Was it stolen or was it lost?
It was stolen.
Oh, because it LAUSD.
Oh, okay. This is the Los Angeles Unified School District. Okay, and Alberto Cavarrejo confirmed Saturday.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that hackers did indeed hack all of the data for where students live, what the grades are, their ages, their photographs, like all that shit, all of it, and stole it and released it. And the superintendent says this: unfortunately, as expected, data was recently released by a criminal organization. I love the as expected so much. It's like you were ransomed because you got hit by ransomware because your security shit, or you have morons working for you that, pulled a Podesta and your password was password. And when asked to type in your password, you actually typed in password. You fucking moron. John Podesta. If anyone remembers that.
How could you forget?
He actually got caught by a phishing scam. That your Gmail is, they just copied the HTML look of the page and sent it to him and said, we need to confirm your password. And the fucking moron actually typed it in, and it was password. I didn't think that Google would accept password as a password, or your own last name as a password, or your birth date as a password, but they apparently do.
I mean, there comes a point, though, when that actually might be one of the more secure passwords, though, because people are like, hackers are like, nah, it couldn't be. I'm not even going to try that one. No one would be that dumb. Well, why? What? It's a school. Why did they even... What are they getting from the, they took our grades. Like, what are you getting from this?
The idea being is this is a high school, right? Unified School District, high school and possibly lower, that it's a whole bunch of underage people under 18. And we're going to release their information. I'm assuming that was what was on the mind of the people who did the ransomware attack, is that you don't want everybody within Los Angeles County, which is fucking massive. This was, God knows how many fucking students. We don't want all their information out there accessible. And so it's also Los Angeles. They must have a massive budget. They're going to find the money to pay us. I'm assuming that was the ransomware attackers' reasoning there. And they took the "we will not negotiate with terrorists" mindset on it. And I love the line so much. Unfortunately, as we goddamn well knew, or as expected, data was recently released by a criminal organization. He says data. It wasn't all y'all's data. It was just some data, But way to go. It was your call to not pay him, wasn't it? Wasn't it? It's almost like you should have insurance for these kinds of things. And yes, they do offer insurance for those kinds of things. Darth Mando says, my name is actually Jory, but is your name Jory Rand? Jory Rand sounds like Jory Rand Kaliba LLC attorneys at law, that kind of thing. That's what strikes
Yeah.
me as funny about it.
Avocados a lot. I prefer Alberto Cavallo.
Yay! Far, thank you very much for the 1650 and the plug and play Hummingbird. I need some joy in my life right now. Thanks, Hummingbird trapped in a tree. Yeah, Far is working ridiculous 12-hour shifts right now. Like, and like 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts.
Ooh.
How a regular job type job turned into like indentured servitude, I'm not certain, but it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know how much?
At least she's sleeping well.
Well, yeah, I'd like to think she is. I hope she is.
And that's about it.
How much notice do you think she got?
2 days, Bob.
Way the fuck over. Yeah, less than 24 hours. Here's your new shift schedule. Can you imagine?
Dude, you guys need some employment laws over there, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's some rough shit. I'm still surprised at that.
Molly Okami in the chat says there's a site, and she provides the link whatsmypass.com that shows the worst passwords to use by year. Now that sounds very interesting, but given what we were just talking about, I just feel really reluctant to click on that link.
The first thing they're going to do is ask you to sign up. Send us your email address.
You know. They're going to monitor for any control F.
Yeah. Okay, get this. How Hurricane Ian's damage could exacerbate inequality. Subtitle being homeowners in... Just stop and think. Just let this one soak in, okay?
It's because Ian's a white man's name. That's why, isn't it?
This is, let this soak in. Homeowners in whiter and wealthier communities are likely to see their homes' values rebound more quickly.
Right.
So people in better neighborhoods are more likely to clean up.
Right. And what? Yes. And it's what was the value, the relative value of the homes in those neighborhoods before Ian?
Yeah, I mean, look, you pick a better.
Maybe
don't live in a fucking caravan.
You live. This is where you live. Okay. This is your neighborhood, using that term loosely. And
it's a field.
You're wondering why the value of your home on wheels is not rebounding as nicely as the gated community homes. I wonder why. Now, I don't live in a gated community. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would get why the value of, I don't own a home, but let's say I did, was not rebounding as quickly as, the mansions 20 neighborhoods over or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I struggle to comprehend the reason.
Yeah,
Polly.
I mean, and this is from NBC News, and every trash news site apparently has these things like Changing America, where they just do their progressivisms.
The Hill,
right? Yeah, the Hill thing. Over here at NBC News, it's Think, opinion, analysis, essays. It's their progressive department. Yeah, and they're baffled over here as to why disgusting hovels in a worthless neighborhood that were comprised entirely of homes on wheels are not rebounding as quickly in value as the mansions. They don't get it.
And the wonderful thing here is that photo was actually taken before the hurricane.
Yeah, right.
I'm saying this guy's sitting there thinking, they take this picture going, oh, this is going to be perfect for our story. And he's sitting there thinking, wow, we made out pretty well. The hurricane didn't affect us much at all.
I got a free lawnmower.
Landed right on my porch, as he does air quotes. Could a trailer park be considered a gated community if you put a fence around the trailer park? Yes.
More of a plantation.
Is that a yellow rubber ducky on the trunk beside him?
I've been thinking that since you brought this up.
It looks like one of those fucking floaties.
I'll tell you what it actually is. It's a plate with a coffee mug behind it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get with a straw coming out of it.
Could be.
You know what I do like about this picture?
Fuck all.
It is a plate with a mug and a thing sticking out of it. Well done. I like the old school barbecue.
Yeah.
The UFO one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them.
The Coleman.
Yeah. Fucking love it. That's a fucking
You can't
barbecue.
call them that, Sin. Jesus.
I mean, that's 70s shit right there. That's some shit you'd see in an old 70s commercial. The family gathered around the barbecue. Not these giant propane monstrosities. So I turn on all 4 grills, and it's like, you're cooking 4 hot dogs, man. Why are you turning on 4 fucking gas grills? And it's huge. Come on. When was the last time you cooked for a fucking football team? What the fuck? I dig these old school ones. I don't know why. They're just, they got a charm going.
Look, they're simple, they're humble, they get the job done.
Yeah.
And I think we can all agree when it comes to barbecuing, charcoal is superior.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Woman who just learned to walk after a car crash is hit by a roller coaster after being on the tracks.
Oh, wait, she was on the tracks?
She was trying to retrieve a lost cell phone.
Lost what?
A cell phone.
Oh.
No.
Akira, thank you for the $2.
Your phone's gone at that point, you know. Like this.
Akira, thank you for the $2. I can't believe that insurance companies would prioritize a multi-million-dollar policy over the $1,000 a year policies for an RV park. I am shocked, I tell you, shocked. Right? Especially when the $1,000 a year policies are claiming, well, my Renoir was in there, as well as my collection of Fabergé eggs, which were washed out to sea.
My classic car collection.
It was parked out back and Ian stole it. Hey, dude, 77, thank you for the $2. Another tidbit about home values does factor in. Mobile homes go down in value while normal homes go up in value. Huh. What you know about that shit right there?
Yeah.
Y'all should have bought something that appreciated.
Poor neighborhoods are just as livable as white neighborhoods.
Oh, fuck, Sin, we didn't do it.
It was Biden.
Hold on. Where is it? They're so poor. They're so black.
So poor.
Hit it, Sanu. Hit it, please. I love this clip.
I don't even have it open.
They're actually, come on, it's a hurricane. We could not.
Fucking hell.
I can't believe I forgot about that until we had already moved on.
It's not going to play right now.
No.
I have to restart Windows Audio.
It's okay. As long as we did it in remembrance, that's what counts. I'm never going to let you forget about it, Wolf Blitzer. Never.
Nor should you. Nor should you.
Okay, so this lady in Australia, a Miss Shyla Rodden, 26 years old, is in critical condition at Royal Melbourne Hospital after she walked onto the roller coaster tracks at Royal Melbourne Show on Sunday night. Okay. She was up there to retrieve a dropped phone from beneath the track when she was struck and dragged 25 feet.
Ooh.
The roller coaster was traveling 40 fucking miles an hour.
Ew.
Okay, this is after she learned to walk again following a car crash a year ago.
Vehicles giveth and vehicles taketh away. I mean, look, you drop your fucking phone onto the track of a roller coaster, and it's gone. There's no going to get that back. It's gone.
Yeah, because it's going to be shattered one way or another, if you know what I mean. And
that's not even the issue here, Polly.
Okay, all right.
The issue is the fucking roller coaster that's going around at 40 miles a fucking hour. It's gone. Fuck your phone.
But I'm saying, like, there's other means, Shayla. Why don't you walk up to the guy who's making sure that Valine and Weibo don't get on the ride?
Yeah.
You know? And
because as we all know, those guys are fucking geniuses.
Yeah, the toothless meth heads. It's fine. It's the guy. Dude, it's Melbourne, so the guy will be standing there with a VB or a fucking a goon bag, whatever, And he'll say, "What's up?" It's okay. Look, I dropped my phone. Is there, the next time the roller coaster comes to a stop, is it okay if I get up there and look for it?
Or could you?
Yeah. And
he's going to be like, "Guess I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'."
Mate, I remember there was I think it was when I was in my teens. We went to a fair. Yeah, a fair. No, it wasn't a fairground. It was one of those traveling things, right? And we went on one of the rides, and we paid to get on. And an actual, and I'm not even joking here, an actual child was operating this fucking ride.
Really?
Like he was younger than me. Yeah, for real.
They start the carnies early, man. Look at that.
It was too late for me to get off the ride at that point. You know what I mean?
You only noticed after the bar came down and held you in.
Yeah, I couldn't go here. I got, Mom! Kira throws $5 saying, correct, charcoal is superior. The only non-heretical way to cook with propane is to use it to heat a flat top. Akira, I wholeheartedly concur. Thank you very much for the 5, good sir.
Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, you can ask the guy to stop, and he's probably going to say, nah, you can't go up there. Nah, mate, or whatever the fuck. I can't do an Australian accent. I won't pain you with my attempt.
I'm afraid I can't do that for you, Sheila. But I'll tell you what, next time the ride comes to a halt, I'll go and have a goosey gander for you myself.
I love how you went full Sheila with it. Well done. Well done.
I mean, look, it's in Australia. I mean, fucking.
Yeah.
I'm assuming his name is Bruce.
Fair.
I was watching Aussie man videos, and I'm like, why? And I had to ask Far, why is he calling every woman Sheila? He's like, this Sheila here does this and that. I'm like, what is that? Is that like a bird or dame or woman? Yeah, and he's like,
that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
And I say, Aussies actually do that, and she says, maybe if they're over 60. It was her reply.
Man, I love Aussie man reviews.
Yeah.
And then he did a face reveal, and it was just simple. G'day, guys. This is my face. And then he just go into the video, like fucking no fucking about.
Yeah, and he is legit funny as fuck. He's not.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's fucking fantastic. His recaps of every episode of Game of Thrones, fucking brilliant.
See, I'm telling you, Drunkle, you have missed the opportunity with doing translations from English to English. That is a missed opportunity.
English to English.
We've talked about this before.
English to real English.
Yeah, like Sid, back me up on this. We pressured him, and he just nothing. No,
it's not easy to find these videos. You can't just type into YouTube, what the fuck did he just say?
But that provides
it's called pikey fights.
Gypsy sense. I mean, they're Irish. Even I have trouble understanding that.
See, Far backs it up. She stands by her statement, over 60. The Sheilas. But that provides you another opportunity. You would be like lifting off of the idea, but doing something distinctly different from Aussie Man. I mean, you're funny, right? Do not Cockney fucking reviews, but just, street urchin reviews or whatever the hell.
A knave says.
I'd watch that shit in a fucking second. Yeah.
And it would be good. I mean, it was a fantastic idea, but as I say, it's not easy to find them. You want to get loads of them, and also like a title was one of the things that I was struggling with. But English to English translation, I think that's it, Polly.
You take it, and run with it, sir.
Take that one off the list, mate. Done.
So,
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
By all means, I want to see you do it. You're the only one who can do it that I know. I mean,
I'm telling you this forever.
Or Alex could do it, I guess. But...
No, you don't want. He's in jail.
Right. I keep forgetting. I got to send him something to do his commissary. Hit him up with a few bucks so he can get some soups.
3/5 of a normal jail sentence.
Wow. Bless you. So Reichel the Wolf asked earlier, it's like video shows. It's like, there's a video. And I went looking for it. Not because I'm morbid, But apparently it's demonstrated that this woman not only was dragged 25 feet, but then fell another 9 to the ground.
Whoa, there's a video?
This is what, yeah. Okay, so I went looking and I could not find it. I tried.
Oh,
okay, but would you like to see a bird hit a girl in the face on a roller coaster? I did find that.
Yes. I'd like to see it again. Yeah.
Okay, let's watch the girl hit the face by a bird. It's
smacked in the face by some random.
Look at happy-go-lucky all-American ladies.
Boom!
Oh! You gotta fuck off. Who was more confused, her or the bird?
Well, this is what I mean. You see it hit her, and she had to know what the fuck it is. She's like, did something just hit me? If you watch again, and then she kind of grabs it, throws it to the side, like, what the hell was that? And then she reaches like the apex where she's being dropped. You know what I mean? So it's like she goes through this whole roller coaster of emotions. Serpent21, thank you for $3, and the Weibo legs. So you think Chanty Binks ruined it for redheads in the current day? If she was around in the 60s, would Anne Margaret or Raquel Welch have even had careers? I'm going to say yes, because Chanty Binks, I mean, that ain't real. Like, that shit came out of a box.
Yeah.
It's positively neon.
If we're talking about redheads who ruined it for redheads, it's got to be Kathy Griffin.
Good call. Yeah, that is the most ruinous red of all.
A dangerous shade of red.
God donated $5. Thank you, Lord and Savior.
The God?
Yeah, apparently. Capital G and everything. This is strange.
It's like black.
Thank you for the $5. This bitch needs to learn her being crippled is part of the plan. Now stay crippled, damn it.
That does kind of come across like I have made a decision on your outcome.
Modern medicine. Yeah, right.
Back in the chair.
And it's not it's not so much that the roller coaster hit you, it's that I impaired your judgment about trying to get a retrieved cell phone broken, obviously, from a roller coaster in motion.
The most tragic thing is, like, by the sound of it, she didn't even get her phone back.
Yeah. She might have found it. Maybe she was bending over and it, like, hit her in the butt. Like, and then, and dragged her.
Hopefully there were other people there to call 911.
It was in my pocket the whole time.
Oh, no. Okay, one more time. Let's just... And it's up, and bird! Just look at her. She doesn't know what it is. The bird doesn't know what it is.
Capital B, bird.
Yeah. No,
bird doesn't know what the fuck is going on, mate.
No, absolutely not.
They don't know about roller coasters.
Yeah, and she's just like, what is that? And then all of a sudden, oh, God, now we're falling.
Just enjoying the ride. Hey, you paid fucking $7 to get on it, all right? You're going to enjoy yourself. Have you seen a video of, we've got roller coasters and cell phones. There was a guy, well, they were filming themselves, and someone's cell phone came out at the front of the roller coaster, and he caught it as it flew past.
No.
I'm guessing no, you haven't seen
that.
No,
okay, not at all. I'm just sitting there thinking, no. Was that the guy?
It's on topic, isn't it? It's cell phones and roller coasters.
Was that the guy from Counting Crows? No. See, I've got birds on the brain. What's his name? Billy Corbin?
Huh? Slipknot? No, that's Corey Taylor.
Something to do with pumpkins, isn't it?
Smashing Pumpkins.
Is it?
There you go.
Is that the right one? You never seen the picture of sad Billy Corbin? He's on a roller coaster and he looks like he's about to cry. It's like, it's great. What he's really doing is squinting because it's bright and sunny outside, but he looks like he's about to cry.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It became meme sauce.
Looks like a cancer patient.
Right. Yeah. That's the guy.
You'd be upset.
Yeah. Okay. So get this. It's time we started inserting more jokes. Here's one for you. Speaking of God and money and whatnot. So there's this guy named Shlomo, and he loses his job. And this joke was told to me by a Jewish friend of mine, so it's fine. She told it to me first. So Shlomo losing his job and needing money for his family, goes down to the local synagogue and he prays to God. He says, "God, I've been righteous my whole life. I've done the right thing. I read the Torah."
First name terms with God.
Nice. Yeah. He gets personal with it. I read Torah every day. I do the things. I need help. What I'm asking for is that I be able to win the lottery. I will use the money wisely. Okay. And so he does his prayer and he leaves. Nothing. So he comes back the next day and he prays. And he says, "Lord, look, my whole life I've done the right thing. I've raised my children, bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs across the board, everyone. Torah readings, every high holiday. Lord, just let me win the lottery." Doesn't happen. Comes back the third day. He's like, "Lord, what do I need to do? Are you even up there, Lord?" This thundering voice booms from above. "Shlomo, you got to meet me halfway. Buy a lottery ticket." Get it, Sid? Because he wasn't willing to expend the money on the lottery ticket. Get it?
I liked it. This is
pretty good.
Okay, all right.
Polly, I sent you to the link of the roller coaster video, and also the bingo card. I don't know.
I haven't been. So apparently, it's Corrigan, not Corbin.
I thought that's what you said.
Oh
Jeremy
no, it wasn't. I said Corbin.
It was gonna. We knew what we got there. We got there in the end.
I don't know the Pumpkins discography very well, unfortunately.
You're not missing much.
No,
I love them.
Well, there's your proof.
And it's seasonal.
I hate to be that guy, but I gotta get to a store and get my stuff before they close.
No, you
in
don't.
An hour and 15 minutes.
No, you don't.
I do.
Oh, where is the store?
Down the road, but I have to go shopping. I have to do the shopping.
Oh, actually, it's like a big shit. You're not just going to get a bottle of bourbon and just,
No, I have to actually do shopping.
Yeah.
Shelly's taking the kids camping this weekend, and she has none of the shit she needs.
So, are you not so you got a weekend away from the family?
No, I'm going out there Saturday to do the trick-or-treating fun bits.
Ah, okay. That's cool. Oh, shit, yeah. Spooky month, isn't it?
Yeah, Saturday trick-or-treat during the day, and I will be back in the evening to do Fred Power.
There you go.
Okay. And Kiefer Dam is right. Sinatra shops. Tune in later to see his haul.
And San Miguel and Rocco the Wolf are also correct. Drunkle wins the game.
Well, yeah, I guess I got a game for next week. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what happened on Monday.
Yeah.
See, look, I might show up late, but Sinatra leaves early.
I have an incredibly, impressively busy week.
All right, I will
am already impressed.
Grab that which is remaining, and we'll wrap it up because we're at the time already. Fuck. All right. So anyway, we'll watch
time. But
okay, do you want to watch the video that Drunkle sent or what? Oops. Yes, you do. We'll watch.
It's only short. It's very short.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
I know it looks like they're steering the roller coaster, but they're not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy looks really happy on the right. He's just like, yeah. Look behind.
I don't know what safety measures are there, but it doesn't look like enough.
So he's going. Roller coaster. Yeah. They're up
for a
and
tunnel.
in.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's having a great time.
Yeah, put your arms down.
Oh,
what? The fuck? I did. Good. Well done, sir. Well fucking done.
He is someone's hero that day. You know? He's forgotten about the roller coaster now. He's just telling everyone what he did.
Yeah, look at this. Up top. High five, everyone. Who's the man? Yeah, that was.
Who you gonna call?
That was pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see it again. Hold on. Hey, it's going up.
The people behind him are losing it as well, you know.
That was great. Holy shit. The 6 million views, it deserved it.
Yeah.
All right, Sinatra, we'll see you later.
You'd be phoning China.
I thought you were gonna speed run this.
Oh, you want me to speed run? Okay, fuck it. I'll speed run it. Let's fucking do it. We're gonna do it right now.
Okay.
We're gonna do it like there's no fucking tomorrow. Speaking of acts of God, who wants to see a car fall into a sinkhole?
I think you'll find that's half a car, sir.
Okay, so we're watching whatever the fuck news. And look at this. Look at this.
Ash.
Of course it's fucking India.
I don't know why I find sinkholes so funny, but I do. Look, it's gone. All the way gone.
Why do you find sinkholes so
I don't know.
Whenever you see these fucking shitty these shitty CCTV footage things of a bunch of people pushing a giant metal, what the hell are those called? Scaffolding, or a car just driving over a moped and keep going. It's always India or China. It's never anywhere else. It's always India or China.
True. Okay, really quick. I need, if you haven't seen it already, a Ho You Fat jersey. Because I really need a Ho You Fat jersey. Yes, that's actually the fucking guy's name. Oh my God. I
have never needed anything more in my life.
Yeah. This is fantastic. It's like, and you wear it, people are like, well, that's kind of rude. Fuck you. I love that player, man. He's awesome. You're racist. Okay, San Francisco Gate. Amazon has announced that almost every single Bond film will be returning to Prime Video. So you can watch every single Bond film, almost.
Nice.
And as you scroll down them, and that's great, because everyone knows I'm a James Bond fan, there's only 2 films that you can't watch. And what are they? Casino Royale from 1967, the comedy. All right, so it's like, okay, I get why that is there. But also, Never Say Never Again. I am firmly against this. I have been forever. If any of you were there for Noir Bar, Sam and I talked extensively about the suitcase that Bond brought into the spa he was at, and Never Say Never Again.
It wasn't full of a person.
No, it was full of delicious food and drink, because he's James Bond. That's fantastic. Why is Never Say Never cut out? Again, what's the deal? Well, basically, because of this guy, Albert Broccoli. Albert Broccoli presents. He's not he didn't write the things. He's not
Broccoli?
Yes.
I just didn't think that was a name.
Okay, so this guy, he's a film producer, okay? He didn't
I hate him.
He didn't write the stories. He's not Ian Fleming. He never wrote any of the stories, even after they had gone through all of Fleming's novels and used all the material. He's simply somebody who made a business deal with another guy named Saltzman, who had bought the rights, and Saltzman and Broccoli got together and formed Eon Productions.
Formed a medley.
That's right. A little bit of salts on your broccoli. And they're just a production studio, okay? And so why does everyone consider Never Say Never Again, even though it stars all of the fucking actors, same actor playing Q, it stars Sean Connery. It's Sean Connery's last fucking movie as Bond. It's a remake of Thunderball. They had been talking about doing
Connery was the superior Bond.
So the list goes on. Like, it's authentic in every way, except that Albert Broccoli didn't produce it. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? I don't fucking care that he fucking associated with the rights with the Saltzman guy decades upon decades ago. I don't give a fuck. And more than this guy, I can't stand this bitch. Fuck her. This is Barbara Broccoli, who's trying to protect her father's legacy. Legacy of making money off of somebody else's creation? You miserable baggy-eyed bitch.
The names are killing me. The name is Barbara Broccoli.
So she walks around like she's some kind of creative person who has. No. You're the daughter of somebody who associated with someone who bought the rights. Could you get any more distant from it? She insists that people call her Lady Bond. And she gets to decide upon all of these things where it's like, oh, the next James Bond will be a person of color because it should reflect the era we live in. Shut up. What the fuck? How about we
Shut up, Broccoli.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up, veggie lady. Like,
Dude,
why don't we go off of Ian Fleming saying? What did he say? That James Bond needs to be a Scotsman? And it's like, well, there's black Scotsmen. That's not what he meant. You fucking well know it.
There's no such thing.
And he has
no son in Scotland.
And he has an Anglo-Saxon name. Where did he pick it? Because he wanted a particularly Anglo name. Where did he get the name from? Well, at his private residence, Goldeneye, in Jamaica, he had a book on bird watching there, and it was written and photographed by a guy named James Bond.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that's where the name comes from. He goes, that's a very Anglo name. I'm going with it. I mean, so like, it's very clear. This is who the writer intended this guy to be. It's not up to you, baggy-eyed bitch, because of who the fuck your father was and who he fucking did a business association with. And that's another reason why Never Say Never Again is absolutely a fucking Bond movie. So why is Prime not bringing it up? Because they made a deal with Aeon Productions. It's not for the Bond films. It's an Aeon Productions thing. So, there. In short, fuck you, lady.
She looks like someone used the Snapchat gender swap filter on Alan Rickman.
Okay, let's just jump to the titular article. Shall we?
Okay.
Shall we?
I mean, nothing's going to get any better than Barbara Broccoli. I mean, That is a name. That is a name from a character from a Pixar movie.
And every Bond film that you watch after Albert Broccoli insisted that every Bond film begins with Albert Broccoli presents. That's the kind of ego that runs in this family. It's called being an IP pimp, an intellectual property pimp. That's all this lady is doing. It's like the members of the great-great-grandchildren of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle running around still trying to fake sue people who use Sherlock Holmes, even though he fell into public domain a long, long time ago. They sue, hoping people will settle. You guys are scraping the bottom of the barrel of being IP pimps. It's the children and the children and the children. They all use the same claim. I'm just trying to protect my great-grandfather's legacy. I'm just trying to check my father's legacy. Of what? Having associated with someone who bought the rights? The fuck? You'd actually have to go get a fucking job, lady, if it weren't for this. It just fucking bugs me.
The ironic thing here as well is that broccoli is actually an anti-carcinogen. And yet these people are absolute cancer.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so titular article, long distance political solutions. Planned Parenthood hires long-range snipers to perform abortions in red states.
That's fantastic.
I know, Drunkle, you usually run with the Babylon Bee, and you said, no, it's fine, it's open, it's not like it's mine.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't own it. Yeah.
But this one stood the fuck out to me.
Excellent.
That's pretty good.
Okay, we'll wrap it up real quick because the text is awesome. 3 months have passed since Supreme Court, Roe v. Wade, and Planned Parenthood has since struggled to reach its goal of lovingly killing mothers' unborn babies and harvesting their body parts for money. Adversity breeds creativity. Adversity breeds creativity, said Planned Parenthood CEO Lucifer S. Bloodleach. While handing out photos of pregnant women to snipers headed to states like Texas and Mississippi. We brainstormed poisoning water supplies, nuking Utah, and more. But in the end, we felt that long-range snipers to be the most cost-effective use of taxpayer dollars. What's that?
I actually agree with that one, nuking Utah. All right, boys. Responsibilities. Have to feed people, I guess. Somebody signed me up for this.
Boo.
I'll catch you later.
All right, you have a good night.
Edison.
And on that note, I'm glad we got that out while Sin was still here. I thought he would find that funny.
Yeah. Lucifer Bloodleach.
Lucifer S. Bloodleach.
The S stands for Satan.
I love that they put the Planned Parenthood patch on his cap. I didn't even see that for a while. It's just...
Oh, yeah.
Good God. And it ends awesome, actually. Bloodleach is talking to the reporter. He gave, when asked whether they considered the fact that women who choose to give birth express joy at welcoming a baby into the world, regardless of the difficulty, uncertainty, and inconvenience, Bloodleach gave a ponderous pause, but was interrupted by a demonic underling reporting that one sniper was perched in a tree overlooking a minority neighborhood. Jackpot, Bloodleach said. Open fire! Holy shit. You guys just fucking scored full on. Babylon Bee, well done.
That is one of the easiest Photoshop jobs they've done in a while.
True, true.
Actually, no. That was the one I had the other week about the Queen's funeral. Biden went up to Queen Elizabeth's coffin for one last sniff. And that was literally, there was no editing on that photo.
Literally him just hovering over. Yeah, now. Whew. So there it is. We're going to wrap it up. Drunkle, are you going to be doing any gamage over on Twitch?
I am.
Cool.
I am. Yeah.
What you playing?
Tonight is it's John Spiderman.
Really?
Yeah, a bit of Spider-Man. I was waiting for fucking ages for that game to come out on Steam. They said they weren't going to do it. It was just going to be PlayStation exclusive, and then they went, go on, we'll do it then. So, like, it came out fucking beginning of August, and I was there. I was like, fucking, it was on a Friday, and I was there on a Thursday at midnight, and I was like, right, I'm getting this fucking game. But actually, it came out at the same time around the world, so it came out at 8 a.m. my time. And I just went, fuck it. And I just pre-ordered it. Pre-installed it as well. I was like, mate, I'm fucking playing this game. I've been wanting to play it for fucking ages. And I was like, right, I'm fucking streaming it. But like, that's going to be in a couple of days. So, do you know what? I'll just play it for a little bit now. Wrapped up 5 hours on this game, just swinging around New York, mate. Like I didn't even do anything.
Just exploring.
Just exploring. That's over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays.
Nice is the last
I'll do a
minute.
second take. That's over at twitch.tv/drunkleplays. It's for the blind people.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Shadowcat, thank you very much for the $1. Greatly appreciate it. Last minute. Ricada Law got terminated mid-coverage. Okay. I'm just like his channel got yeeted? Or you mean the stream got shut down? Ricada got terminated mid-coverage of the Wakushan Parade trial. I don't know how to say that. I never have.
Is that the people who live in Wakanda?
No. No, it is not. Like, what was it? The court TV footage that he was using, commenting upon? I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't even know who that is. What was his name? Receipt?
Nick Ricada? You don't know who that is? Oh, okay. He's a YouTuber.
There you go.
He's a lawyer up in Minnesota.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Continue.
He's a YouTuber and a lawyer, and he does commentary on legal matters related in and around things going on YouTube and whatnot. Funny guy, very funny, entertaining. Okay. He did like wildly long coverage on the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. You name it, like all of the things.
Is he funnier than me? You cheating on me, Polly?
No one is. No one is.
Ah, thanks, Mum. Alan threw $5 saying, "Have a drink on me, Uncle." Do you know what, Alan? I fucking will. Thank you very much.
Holy fuck, his account got yeeted. Jesus Christ. Because he had run afoul of, and it's not hard, of a certain scumbag Twitter personality that we've talked about previously. And the mass flagging ensued for his channel, so he got a hard strike for violating community standards, and thus wasn't able to stream for a while. Came back from that, and the mass flagging continues because he's obviously a transphobe, because this one Twitter personality decided to send Zer's personal army after them.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean as well. They said they're going after Ben Shapiro and the libs of TikTok next.
Yes,
which
it is that person.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, look, you can dislike Ben Shapiro all you want, right? But he's not actually said anything worth going after. And libs of TikTok literally just reposts videos.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go after libs of TikTok for violating someone's copyright or something like that, at the minimum, I could understand that. You know what I mean? But beyond that, of violating decency standards, of being a transphobe or racist or whatever the fuck, right? Sexist. How?
People made that content, watched it back, went, champion, lovely, upload.
Yes, Wandering
Lisa. Those are the people you should be going after then, you know?
That's who we're referring to, Wandering Lisa. I refuse to utter Zer's name.
Oh, is that the name? Oh, okay. I've heard you talk about that cunt before, and I'm like, what the fuck is a keffel? I thought it was a little fucking, sorry, what the fuck is a careful?
Yeah, you don't want to summon it. I
thought it was those little fucking furry creatures from the original Star Trek series.
Oh, a tribble.
It's a tribble.
Right.
Sounds like a breakfast cereal. What a stupid name this bitch has.
It does. It's meant to sound.
And it's plural as well, which assumes there's more than one bitch.
Yeah. It sounds so ooh cutesy too. You know, like a pet name you might have for your girlfriend. You wouldn't call her hot cake. You like it's always tends to be pluralized to be hot cakes. Do you know what I mean? Sweets, that kind of thing.
More than one hot cake, of course. Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. It tends to be pluralized when they're cutesy names like that. And that's what you want. You're just such a fuck.
I love pet names. I read a post earlier on. It was a boyfriend. Excuse me. Was really bad at coming up with pet names. She called him Little Bird, which is nice, right? Very nice, very cutesy, very intimate. Well, not intimate. Actually, speaking about intimacy and birds, Polly, did you know that when pigeons have sex, they die afterwards?
Is that true? I didn't know that.
The one I fucked did. So she calls him Little Bird, right? And he came up with a pet name for her, Tony Pizza, right? This is on a relationship advice thread. She's going, I don't like this name. What do I say to him? I hate being Tony Pizza. And it just got me in the right fucking place, you know? Tony Pizza. What a brilliant pet name. He tried a couple before, one of which was Sour Meat.
Wow. For her?
Yeah.
No, obviously that's going to fail.
At pet names. She meant he was bad at pet names.
Good Lord. Yes.
For my ex, I called her Sugarfish.
Okay.
Because we were watching season 2 of The Boys, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's Hungarian as well, so English isn't her first language. And English is my first language, right? But we were both absolutely perplexed at this. Because this fucking bitch comes on screen and just goes, oh, I'm going to Postmate Sugarfish. And she just looked at me and she went, Millard, what does that mean? And I'm looking at her go, I don't fucking know. We put the subtitles on as well. I go, no, yeah, it says Postmate Sugarfish. What the fuck does this mean? I had to wait until Monday for the AAA meeting to come on and go, guys, is this a thing that happens? Like, what does it mean?
Yeah.
And I just went, oh yeah, Sugarfish is like a sushi restaurant and Postmates is like, they deliver food. Oh. Okay. I honestly had never heard it before in my life. Postmate Sugarfish.
Nope, neither have I. That's a fresh one for me.
Okay, right, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, she was Sugarfish.
And
but then she broke up with me, bitch.
Oh well, that took a hard turn. Well,
a new pet name.
Relationships end as they do for Millard. Yeah. In a flash.
Yeah. They all have.
Yeah. Well, it's better than them being dragged out forever in a day.
Yeah. Oh, complaining that you use your own blanket.
No, that I refuse to get under the one that she's under. It's yeah. But wait a minute, I'm under the.
Because we all know what happens when you get under a blanket with someone. They get a fucking silent but deadly fart in the face, Polly.
Well, that was the.
You did it for her own safety.
Well, unfortunately, that wasn't the same girlfriend, and so you don't want to bring up. Well, when I was with my last girlfriend in bed, because women don't tend to like you telling stories like that.
No, they don't, do they?
No.
They don't like it when you use the same pet name for them. You know what? Next girlfriend, I'm calling her Sugarfish. That'll really piss off the last one.
Yeah. The same thing is like, calling her some other girl's name. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
No. That's why I just don't learn any of their names. It's safer that way.
So everyone is, hey, you?
Oi.
That's my pet name for you, honey. Oi.
Oi.
Yeah.
They answer.
All right, so the Druggle's off to go play Spider-Man. Remastered.
John Spiderman. It is remastered and it is beautiful.
And I'm off to get a drink because my drink ran out some time ago. My throat's getting sore. So I will talk to all y'all later.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for the generous donations. Drunkle, where will they see us next?
We are going to be postmating Sugarfish on Friday on the Sinatra Screams channel, 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, Polydub.
And
Polybobs.
Fuck.
That's my pet name for you.
Lovely. Yeah, and all of England's, apparently. But on that note, we didn't get to cover it, but I definitely want to say it. Fuck yeah. Elon Musk is buying Twitter. It's going through.
Oh, he is he?
Yeah, it's going through. It came to the point. He came to the point where he's like, fuck it. I either pay them $1 billion and end up with nothing, except for sans $1 billion, or I just fucking buy the thing and then end up with Twitter, costing me the same amount of money.
Awesome.
So I might as well go ahead and buy it.
I might get my account back.
You might. Trump might.
Oh my god.
Ricada might. Like everyone might. And guess what's going on Twitter? Hysteria! Hysteria! It's why?
Kanye!
Yeah. Try and pretend that it wasn't your protected space up until now. If it wasn't, why are you freaking out? Cocksuckers, in your fucking face. All right, we'll see you on Friday. Thank you again, everybody. Have a good night.